Dude, whatever you do, don't look up Ballionaire on the school computer lab computer, man. You know the teacher's gonna freak if you're looking that up, man. It's gonna break the firewall that the school's got in place, which is, you know, probably took them 20 minutes to set up. The most easiest way to get around it ever. Pretty much everybody knew a way around it. It actually was not at all hard. I remember my school computer lab, people passed around the, whoa, sorry, I just shook my shaker and it made a radioactive noise. That means whatever drink mix I have in here is probably going to kill me or give me superpowers, and I'm gonna wager on the latter. Anyways, I remember at my school computer lab, people were passing around Halo Combat Evolved like it was nothing. You know, let me get you guys over to the game screen real quick. I think that's going to be a little bit more entertaining for you, seeing as we got a whole guy doing a little dance for you. Let me pull back up my chat. Hello, everybody. Hello and welcome. But yeah, no, in my school computer lab, they passed around Halo Combat Evolved. Everybody had Halo CE on their computer, and that was all we played throughout the computer lab anytime we were allowed in there, which somehow it didn't work out that way. But anyways, Saltito, I made a Buster Sword and pixel art. Check Discord general. Okay, hold on. Caution, a real professional is at work here. So there's a new game called Ballionaire. Well, hold on, let me check this out first before I do my like little spiel about it. It just released. It looks like I'm gonna do it anyways. Yo, that's kind of sick with it. I do a oh damn, that's kind of sick. No, but so hello everybody. Hello. Welcome in. You can tell when I have to like really crane my neck to look at my other screen. It's not even that I'm craning my neck, it's that the angle at which my camera is at gets decimated because I move forward like an old man so I can see it, which causes my rat's neck to break. But it's okay because we opted for the rubber neck to make sure we'd be all good anyways. So what is Ballionaire? Ballionaire kind of reminds me of Balatro in terms of there's the ante system that you're trying to make sure you get at least X amount of money in X ball drops. So make $200 across 5 balls or something like that, right? And you set up your board, your peg board, by placing obstacles and all the likes within there. Now, do I know much beyond that? Not much beyond that. No, we're going to have to read, unfortunately. I know it's gamers' least favorite things. I'm forcing you to read right before the game awards. What kind of Satanist am I? We can play on. Oh, no, you're not allowed to play on that difficulty yet. Okay. Initiate, bounce house, water park, snack break. Just give me bounce house, man. It was my favorite one to go to as a kid. The Toastman makes me feel ways I wish I didn't. What about these? What about these things out here right now? I know what the internet's all about. That's for free is wild in this day and age, in this economy. Hello, Initiate. I am the secret. Honestly, I don't think that it's going to matter. Look, I get it. Get my points and win. I don't enjoy feet. I never said you did. I just said there are many a people. So none of these have anything special, but they affect tributes 1 through 3, 4 through 6, and then 7 through 9, respectively. That's right. I'm the last generation that knows Roman numerals. They die with me. Welcome, Initiate. Your first elder is the keeper who brings no effect. You must earn $500 in 5 drops to satisfy tribute 1. Welcome. The journey to becoming a Ballionaire is an arduous one. Don't I know it? You got to start out in a garage, allegedly. Let me just move over here. Maybe I should be over here. Maybe I should be in a box and floating up. You know what? Actually, I think, yeah, that's probably the best idea that I've ever had. So let me make sure that nothing else eats my keybinds. Okay. And then let me make sure you can see me fully boxed up. Should be able to now. Yes, you can. We'll just sit right up here and have a good old time, a gay old time, if you will, but we're using the old definition of gay, which means happy, as opposed to the homosexual one. That one might happen later, but that's depending on how the run goes. The journey to becoming a Ballionaire is an arduous one, but don't worry, I'm here to help. Love to see it. Okay, each turn you drop a ball. Press the drop ball button, and then you've got a tribute that you're trying to hit. Typically, you earn money when a ball bonks triggers, but there are other ways to earn money too. Such as, well, that'll be for us to figure out, obviously. Oh, there's like a, okay, well, you can't see it because I'm totally blocking it. There's a feed that says how much money we're getting. We've already destroyed the tribute 1. This game is for children, probably. You can draft and get triggers. Make sure to read the description. If you don't like them, you can re-roll, but beware they're limited. You can also just skip if you don't like any of them. Hold the ball. So if it hits it, it holds it. Holding could mean any number of things. That part's not explained. But as the whale grows and eats or gets more full, it eventually ejects all held balls. So I'm guessing if you hold one, probably just stops it from dropping right there. Spawn a coin ball if bonked from below, but if I hit it anywhere, I earn 200, or I get a pinball bumper. Okay. Oh, but I can't. Okay, I guess I can't go next to the other ones. We'll just put it right there then. Already it doesn't get any value, but imagine in a world where it did, right? Then we'd be absolutely popped off. Ride the broom. This ball earns 2x and flies towards the furthest edge of the screen. So what if I just like put it over here and forced it to fly? Wait. Oh, I've already placed it. I should have put it down one because then it should hit this thing, which should... Yeah, I figured that was a teleporter because it looked of one. It had all the telltale swirls of one, which of course means it... Okay, perhaps worst ball drop of all time. If this forms a cluster of 4+ clover, turn them all into lucky clovers. Luckies are earn 3,200. Improve chance tests while holding it. We probably just start like, well, how would I place these in a cluster? We'll get a cluster of 4 going there, and I totally believe that will work out. Immediately, the pimple? We'll get there eventually. We'll learn English. It's going to be rough for us. Teleport to a random teleporter above this. So don't I just zoot out my bottom floor then? And I'll never lose for as long as I live? Should I make these guns in pixel art? Like which ones? Like, did you just want all of them? Because if so, I mean, hey, to each their own. I don't know if it's for practice or for your game. Now, if it's like a Vampire Survivors like, decide which one. Okay. I would probably go with a shotgun personally. That'd be my favorite one for a Survivor-like game. So, well done, Initiate. You earned 2,000. Is it insanely quiet for anybody else? Whatever. Now you gain more rerolls and removals. I didn't even know my removals were limited. Once you draft a trigger as usual, you'll draft something special. A boon. Of course. Game has no audio for us, by the way. I think it's just insanely quiet. It's really quiet for me too. I had to turn up my desktop volume a ton. Maybe I'll be able to change that now. Oh, I am able to change this now. No, but let's crank the music, man. Unless, of course, it is DMCA-able, in which case, never mind. You should have been able to slightly hear it before. Now I'm actually... Yeah, now I'm hearing it. Okay, good. I don't know why that was the default setting. We'll just put another one here. Like, you're giving me way too many things on my screen. Once per drop, if a ball would exit the screen while carrying a carryable, teleport it back to its original spawn point. Probably just do this, right? Because then if we hit our clover, we're popping off. As will be evident here in but one mere moment. You're not a carrier? I thought it said you pick up the clover. For the time being, he's just like a guy? Okay, that's fine. So then we go, oh, you can only use it once per run. Okay. Or once per drop, I guess. Ride the minecart when the ball deposits a holder. It's just a little bit too much for right now. We'll put one broom over here in case we get the worst drop of all time. We did not. I mean, simply they've given me too many things to begin with. I don't see how I could lose from here. Gain 3 charges, use 1 charge, and spawn a water ball. What if I just put you right there? Then I would just get... What the fuck? Would the other one just quit? You can just quiet quit like that? It's gone too far. Anybody can do it now, I suppose. Mushroom bounce upwards. Put one over here so that you bounce it directly into this one. And I do believe this will work. It's too much going on. There's already 2 balls is too much for me to track. I want to keep track of how many of my triggers are actually going off. Turns out I will not get that. If not bonked, earn $400. So you just put it like the most out of the way possible and it will never get hit for as long as you live. Okay, so our ice cube is gone. Rest in peace. I mean, like, I think did great work. I don't really know. I guess we've got way past our tribute, but I feel like we got way past our tribute on our first one. Okay, so that has gone off. We've used both of our teleporters, no wasted value. I have no clue what the tree is doing, by the way. It's been here for us since day one, and honestly, oh, What an apt time to read. Earn $200 has +1 molt per age. In age, I don't really like the way, look, I understand that it says ager, but I don't know why in my mind, like it doesn't read right. Each drop increase age by 1. Sure. Spawn a coin ball if bonked from underneath. So what if I just put you right there? When you reroll, all limited triggers gain 1 charge. I haven't rerolled a single time. Whenever a ball is spawned during the drop, earn $800. I mean, now I'm spawning coin balls. Probably not the most consistently, but I'll see that $800 probably. I mean, we're on. Whoa! Damn, the mushroom launches. I thought it would have just been like a little hop up. It's got quite a look on its face. Earn $800 may only be placed on the. Nah, don't roll me for the first time ever. Gain charges, drops a water ball, guaranteed $800 every day. Get into another spawn. It's going infinite. Already the perpetual motion machine is moving on its own. I can feel it. So I mean, like, I guess all we're just trying to do is keep it up, right? Much like everybody who learned soccer as a child, all they ever wanted to do was do the keep up and never learn how the game actually works, which obviously I respect, because at the end of the day, that's the part that people think looks cool. Oh, you actually know how to play soccer? That's not cool at all. It dropped right through the bumper, right? I'm not crazy on that one. This is our second clover and a cluster there. I don't know why it wasn't letting me place it here. And oh, the broom has been used. Okay, it's kind of atrocious. Wait, it just leaves. I mean, I guess that makes sense. That's the way it's worded. In my mind, that's not how it would have worked. So then in that case, shouldn't I put something up here so that if it brooms out, we get some kind of value? I figure that this is worthwhile because, like, I don't see a way that it goes poorly for us. Granted, you earned 1 unlock by satisfying the keeper. You're goddamn right I did. Wear the jungle hat when this ball would be destroyed by a trigger. Instead, earn $800. You're the only thing that might destroy us. With that said, I will be taking the hat with me every single time. When you remove a trigger, gain a draft of a different trigger with a matching trait or rarity. I mean, that seems great, right? Because then I won't have any hangups about removing anything because I don't actually have to get rid of anything. It seems absurd. I mean, I don't know if there's any other. There was the other synergy that's like when you remove something, give limited stuff supply. So maybe you just go full removal if you're going to do that. I mean, I'm trying to come up with theories and postulate things when I don't even know the basics of mathematics. I'm trying to create Pythagoras' theorem here, and I don't even know what 2 + 2 is yet. So let's probably reel it in a little bit on this one. It is a spawner, so I think it's worth it because it's at least 800 coins every time. And then if we drop it almost precisely like that, we just get a ton of extra jump rope ones. Spawn 2 arrow balls. Put it right there. What are the odds we're hitting it? Probably not the best. Also, thank you to the coin ball. I saw it fly directly out of the side. It was truly a special moment. There it goes. I guess the broom was stopped from it stopped it from getting destroyed, so it's worth something. Bonked by water balls, hold this ball. They may only hold as many balls as you have rerolls. Good for it. I just don't. There's just so many words on these ones. I'm gonna reroll and see what we got. Bonk spawn water balls and then turn it into clear weather. Welcome in. Okay, guess we won't get to see what it does. I was staring at it, praying I'd be able to see it. Yet again, the arrow is going. It's the best drop of all time. I now understand I will be a Ballionaire. Why did one of the waters go straight up? Does one of these make it go up? Well, we're not allowed to read that right now, clearly. Jump rope? I feel like there's nowhere I can place it. Over here? Sure. Not the most exciting in the world, but it is something. Okay, there it goes. I mean, it's fine. Like, I think we cleared the tribute easily. I'm not even lying. I haven't been looking at this at all. I believe this is what's showing us how many drops we have left. Yeah, because that's how many removals we have. Earn 200 has 2x mult for each cave consecutively bonked before this. So, okay. This might be psychotic, but I think that it's like a really good idea. All spawners invert the gravity. No. When a ball is chopped, both halves keep any carryables. No. We'll just get extra ones here. So what does this thing do? Balls that would exit from the top or bottom of the board without bonking anything will instead reverse their... Okay, so that's why we had a ball that just flew straight upwards. It was simply defying gravity. It was simply holding space for defying gravity. I mean, what do we... Because we can drop something and pick something up. I feel like the cactus isn't that good. Then we can get ride the minecart. Ride the minecart. I go, well, I don't like that one either. So then we can drop that one and we can keep rolling this way. Ride the harvester. While riding the harvester, when this ball earns money from a plant, destroy the plant, replace it with a seedling, and add earnings to a random silo. If it's bonked by a water ball, it'll turn into a random adjacent plant. If there are none, turn into a random plant. I understand what's going on here. Guy who knows nothing. Yeah, no, I think I got this one. Okay, so you put it here and then you just remove it for another roll, and then you get the minecart back and you start to wonder at what point in your life will you get something that you want. And then you, not once have we ever used this broom, so this caterpillar is gonna change. Trust me. He almost died instantly. It would have been the most tragic death of all time. I would have really been mourning him. Poor guy wouldn't have had a chance at life and I already would have ended it. The teleporters are insane. They're simply, I think they're too good. I mean, yeah, one run in, but even still, it just seems so good. Put another one right there. I'll never fall off the bottom of the map, mark my words. I guess they eventually, so, okay, it doesn't let you hover them in game. Fair enough. Probably be a little hard to tell what's going on at that point. When you remove a trigger, use one charge to gain a fresh draft of that trigger. So this will let me just actually remaneuver things. So hear me out, hear me out. What if I did this? Because I want more caves, right? So I put a cave down and then you're a brick. That doesn't help me at all. So then I destroy a brick and I go, welcome back, brick. Okay, candle, arguably I want this one even less. So you're out, but then I'm allowed to place another candle, which we might as well place somewhere. And then I get another brick. Motherfucker, I was just really looking for a cave, like anything for a cave, but I get where you're coming from. Now I've got a tomato. I don't really understand why I'd want, it doesn't fit with what we're doing, so I've just got to skip that one and then we drop. I mean, they've given me the keys to the kingdom by starting me with just, there was so much on the map to begin with. And I'm imagining that's got to do with that package that I selected at the start. I think that it won't be there every time. Hold on, let me turn down the volume a little bit for you guys. Not too much. Just a touch, just enough. All right. Chicken uses or gain 12 charges. When bonked, use one charge and spawn an egg. No charges is destroyed. I don't really understand what an egg would do for me right now, but I suppose there's a way to figure that out, and it's start hitting the chicken. I was told in middle school that you're not supposed to be doing that, but you know, it'll get you hairy knuckles, but we'll start smacking the chicken and see what happens. All right, damn. Did you see how far my ball flew out there? Holy. Ride the broom towards the furthest edge. Welcome in. It's impossible to hit this cactus. I have it guarded up like Fort Knox. Should be looking for more caves. I kind of forgot that was part of my synergy. So if you're wondering the idea with the caves, right? The vision that I have, and we'll see how well it works out for me, is the arrow trap causes a cave, or causes this arrow to spawn in and shoot over, and then it would just get cave. Spawn one coin ball for each distinct carryable. I just don't really see a world where we want that, honestly. It's probably late for that one too. When you skip any, yeah, sure. Now we can get free rerolls if we want. In fact, right now I'll even get one. A clover. It's the best deal of all time. We're about to actually transform our clovers into something, hopefully. I mean, I suppose it's more up to the game. I don't know how many more tributes there are. We're currently on the last one, which is obviously no effect. Just saying, these tributes seem pretty easy. I'm sure this is the tutorial game that's supposed to be impossible to lose. Like they give you an award if you lose it. Probably an achievement for losing on initiate. It's just that hard to do. Damn. Poor guy was out of there. Had a little bit of a mission to him. We'll just skip, get another reroll. Why not reroll instead of skipping? I mean, like, if you want the truth, I don't see any way we lose. I'm looking at our score right now. I think there is a world in which we lose now that I'm staring at it. I definitely think it's possible that we do if I don't change something. It's this ghost of Christmas past moment. Okay, all right. I gotta change my ways. Really bad luck on that. Windmill or teleporter. Earn 100 per second. Repeat this for each time it's been bonked. Put that like right there. Yeah, just put it in the most unlikely spot for it to ever get hit. Definitely a great idea. But that seems like a really good one because we have really long drops. And now it's been hit at least once, so it's getting 200 per second. Now it's getting 300 per second. Should have been 400 if you ask me, but I understand. And we keep doing this. I think Windmill's already going to be a top performer for us. I don't know if there's a way to tell. Maybe at the end of the game, it does like a breakdown for you. Can't do any of those. Can't do any of those. What do these do? Earn 800. Does it just sit there? Synergy, it's a spawner. I'm gonna put you right here. It's a little bit of a secret one, all right? Not everybody's supposed to know about this one yet. We're trying to keep it on the down low right now. We've got an arrow up there. The arrow will not be coming back down. I know gravity would suspect that since it got shot up once. You're kidding. Okay, we won that one, barely. We must now earn 150,000 in 5 drops. I don't see that one happening, but we've got a second cave, 2 caves in a row. When a ball bonks a trigger in the top row, if both survive, repeat the bonk 1 time. No. Triggers in the bottom row have 2x molt. No. Whenever a limited trigger consumes a charge, spawn a... Sure. I mean, we've never hit the chicken even once. But I've got a feeling that's about to change. You did kind of nothing for us. I guess you could get me another spawner if I understand how that one works, but I have no clue. This looks like a Mario Party minigame. You need to elaborate to me if you mean that in a derogatory way or not. This one has been useless, by the way. We're just going to drop that and put a windmill right up top. We'll put a captain hat over here just because, I mean, like, I'm happy to have anything at this point. Honestly, if you want to know what's happening, you and me both. I think that this drop alone will probably get us over the threshold. If it doesn't, we've definitely got some work to be looking at with our build. We've got a lot of work to be looking at. That got us 1/3 of the way there. Reroll me. Houseplant, a second houseplant. Look, if I don't know what 1 does, I surely won't know what 2 do, but at least now I'll have them together. Great job by that one. This looks like a Mario Party game insult. Okay, all right. Well, now I understand where you're coming from, at least. At least it's been made clear to me. Pinball bumpers are doing something. Arrow trap is huge, man. I kind of wish it kept its momentum because it was on a downward trajectory when it went through there. Somehow it was able to reset it completely. None of those appeal to me. I guess maybe the wallet should appeal to me, but I can't get it up high enough. And I'm not going to rework my entire build. It's not working. Not Monk during the drop. Grant an extra choice in the standard trigger draft. Like, let's just get that in English, actually. Earn 1,000 for each. Just give me 1 more clover, and I'm so happy. All I'm looking for is 1 clover. Okay, place tree, but remove tree, because that'll give me a plant. Place cactus, but remove cactus, because that'll give me something. You are an attackable and spawnable. Drop you a caterpillar. Wait, what happened to my other caterpillar? Did he die? All right, we'll put a caterpillar down here. We got extra balls dropping from that. Bro, what's up with these gambling games recently? This is just Plinko, like, just go gamble, you freak, give me the money. If you will supply it, absolutely, I will go gamble. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep playing these ones. Until it's guaranteed that I'll get the money back, I'm doing it my own way. I'm feeling like, okay, horrible, it's atrocious, it was the worst drop of all time, we've lost. All right, so I just want to show everybody what it looks like when you lose. So what was our issue there? We kind of didn't have much of a build. I kind of just felt like I was placing things. We didn't know what the items did. Now that I know what everything does, there's no way that I can lose. It's impossible. Okay, it hit absolutely nothing. It's quite possible, as it turns out. I'm going to put a mushroom down here because now we know mushroom has insane bounce to it. Like, way too much. A roguelike Plinko game is diabolical. It's kind of, to me, like a love child between Balatro and, Peglin. That's kind of how I'm viewing it right now. Why are we putting a broom over there? Just because I just want to feel something. If I go that far to the left, I deserve a little way out that'll send me all the way to the right. I feel like the pinball bumpers sucked. Earn 200 and carry the bread. Don't I know it? Am I right, fellas? I don't think that I'm going to be rocking the carry the bread, probably. I just don't see a synergy for it. Cave synergy. What do we do with caves? Create a line for a possible arrow trap, right? I mean, we don't have the arrow trap. And last time I got 2 caves across the entire thing. There's no way it would work out. Plus, we already have too many things that are on the board. They started us with too much. I think I'm gonna put stopwatch here. And drop. Well, the idea was that if it goes to the right and then it goes back up, it'll do something. A brick to get us some money. Put the brick right there. That one seemed to be the most... I promise I don't control where it drops, by the way. Put another teleporter down here. Get that going. All spawners, invert that. We don't want that. The first time you earn in excess the current tribute, gain rerolls equal to the number remaining. I'm not even going to read the other ones because I already know that the reroll economy is going to save my life. Getting $21 on a drop. How's that make you feel? Not good. We're going to carry the cheese every single time. Why? It said that it's going to get its molt up, and I feel like it's a good little fail safe to start us with. Thank you so much to the coin block. I'll never forget your sacrifice. Thank you for eating the one thing that could have helped me go again. Okay, carrying the wallet to spawn extra coins. We're just doing a build where I pick up things. This is the community service build. You just pick up anything you find and hope that it works. While carrying a parachute, if ball nears the bottom of the board, deploy a parachute which reverses gravity for that ball. This ball abandons any vehicle it's riding. It's not gonna happen. It won't. You said on record you're very wealthy. That's a very dangerous thing to say right now with the current events happening in New York. Please take that back. Also, like, how wealthy could I be if I live in an apartment? Riddle me this one, Batman. Oh, is the wallet just you spawn it whenever you hit anything? Okay, the stopwatch. I mean, as of right now, it's been useless, but it's gaining value just as time goes on, and eventually I'll just hit it and cash out. Another cave. Okay, I didn't take the first cave. Never mind. I guess another is an erroneous word to use there. Suppose it only matters if you've already taken one. We'll take the receipt because 800 helps. Is a wealthy CEO? All right, it's over for me. Bro, I already hear Luigi outside. It's over. I don't stand a chance. Okay, there's a ton of money. If we can win this on the first run, you motherfucker, dude. We would have got so many rerolls. I would have never had to think again. I'm trying to get that kind of money that I don't have to use my brain anymore. Okay, we've already beat this in excess. Consume all food and earn money for each food you eat. Put this one down here. So that way on its way out, if you're going to be leaving this world anyways, you might as well give me money on the way out. That's a direct quote from Morticians, I believe, but I'm not sure. I've only known one Mortician in my life, and that's actually true. He was actually like, I mean, I guess I don't have to air out his grievances, so never mind. You went straight through that one, but 1,600 for leaving because you gave it a food on your way out? What are you talking about? That's the best to ever happen. Detonate and spawn stuff in all directions. I just don't see bomb goblin. I guess you spawn 4, so if I kill you, it's at minimum 3,200 gold. Yeah, I'm convinced for 3,200. I think that's a decent enough amount. We didn't get our other stuff going. The wallet, unfortunately. Wallet would have been huge to get there, but is what it is. Didn't want to feed the hungry mouth any cheese. I don't know if I agree with that play, but sure. Another wallet. Let's put a wallet right there. Whenever a ball exits the top earn, that's not happening. Whenever a limited, we're not doing that. Immediately gain 5 rerolls. Give me the limited charge one. I was kidding when I said we're not doing that. I think people celebrating the CEO's death is kind of fucked. Question, have you ever lived in the United States or dealt with US healthcare? If so, or if not, your opinion is going to be a little bit dissuaged from other people's. Because almost everybody in the United States knows somebody who died because they were denied care by CEOs like the United person. It is fucked up, but it's a fucked up situation all around that people have just not been acknowledging in the United States. I mean, it's kind of because, like, what are we going to do? What are we going to go outside and do a riot? Come on, we're too busy fighting over the price of groceries. We've got to worry about things that don't matter before we think, you know, of the things that do. I know more than one. I mean, someone did do something. Well, I think that's kind of why people are celebrating. I think they're celebrating because people, like, I mean, we don't have to get very political or anything like that. However, I think it's because people were like, thank God somebody did something and it wasn't me. Because I definitely didn't want to do shit, which is an I mean, here I am sitting here playing a game that looks, look, it looks phenomenal, okay? I actually fuck with the art style very heavily. I like the art a lot. Another wallet, I think it might be too many wallets. With that said, welcome aboard. When you skip any triggers, holders gain 1 deposit. We don't have any. When you remove a trigger, each of its adjacent gains X 1.1 molt. Now this one you can do something with. This one can cook, because then you start removing ones that don't matter. The art styles, like I just microdosed on every drug. I was thinking kind of like a Looney Tunes or Hanna-Barbera, but I guess those are basically synonyms, so you're kind of right. Fuck yeah. Let's try a 5% chance to find the secret. I gotta go for it. What do we have here? We're getting a good bit of money just from depositing all of our cheese and other goodies into the mouth that feeds. Another one into the mouth, and we've already passed it with 3 remaining. This feels way better. I think you put an arrow trap over here and then you drop it. Is that arrow trap the most likely to hit? I don't know yet. We'll figure that out together. In the meantime, this one's going crazy. I would have loved for you to spawn another coin ball. Okay, you know what? He's going infinite. All right, fair enough, fair enough. So what else do we gotta get? I kind of like you being like over here, because I don't want my actual balls hitting that one. I'd rather it be my fake ones. Roll me. Investment bonk. Give this ball a rainbow trail. This ball earns 2 times the gold. I hate that I don't have any good spots to place this. I could remove something, but none of the ones I could remove up there do I really want to remove, aside from bread, but bread isn't really hitting anyways. So I think that you probably just put it like down here, so that way before it teleports back up, it starts earning 2x. I know it's not the most efficient of all time, but I really didn't want to get rid of anything. Okay, nothing from that one. Please, come on, the only one that you, okay, whatever. Earns more per drop. The more times we hit it, the more it earns. If a ball's riding a vehicle and hits the edge of the screen, dismount the vehicle and bounce the ball from the edge. When you remove a trigger, gain a draft of a matching kind. Give me another food and multiply everything. Okay. Remove you and give me, okay, you are a mover also. Just put this right here and drop it. Okay, this is perfect, because then we drop this one here. Okay, okay. We just keep doing this. It's unstoppable. Spawn weather balls. Well, I kind of like that one. So we'll start with this, but that's good. That's good tech. That is a synergy, actually. I didn't think we thought. It's the best game to ever do. I know I shouldn't talk about the bazaar, but what else do you want me to say? But a friend played Dually for the second time, saw monoliths. It was bronze. He didn't even build into it, and it got him to 7 wins. It's the world we live in is a fucked up place, and it's just kind of like the way of the world is Dually will remain to be on top no matter what. He's simply the best at everything, and if you try to find his weakness, you're wasting your time. It won't happen. He's got all of the infinity stones, and the worst part is he just looks like a little robot. He looks so unassuming, so people think, oh, he can't be that evil. He's evil incarnate. By the way, the teleporter scambit is working great. 10% chance to gain a... Oh. Okay. Boom. So now my arrow trap is crazy good. In theory. Wow, that was the worst drop I've ever had. That was awesome. Okay, put another one over here. Why does it always lean to the left? Like, I know why mine does. It's the way I tuck it, but like... Because look at them, it was fucking huge, man. Okay, it's actually not that great at all. At all. I've seen late game pig builds destroy him. He's real. Like, here's the thing. I don't think Dually is impossible to beat. I just think he's way easier to play and build than almost every other character in the game at such a comedic level, such that it should be at least, you know, looked at a little bit. I think you just fucking keep doing this. What? Wait. Oh, you'd hit everything there? Fuck yeah. Okay, well, packing tape changes stuff, because then you do this. You redraft your gem mine. Then you get something else, and you drop it over here, and you don't even care about it. Then you take this one, you carry the camera, you drop it right there. You get a windmill. Windmill we're actually happy to have. We put windmill right there, and then you just drop again. And whatever we just did used a limited charge because something spawned a ghost. Do I know what it was? Not at all. And we're fucking out of there. I thought I took one that said, okay. You must now earn 150,000. We did not earn 150,000 on the day before, on the day prior. So it is important that we do something here. What are we looking for? What are we looking for? This one placed here. Now that's the one that I thought we had before. And then we just drop the chicken, replace the chicken. Whenever a trigger is destroyed, gain 0.5 molt. I don't think I have many destroyed triggers, but I'll attempt it. And then we just drop these ones. Something just used a limited trigger. Yet again, I have no clue what it was. In fact, I have no clue what's happening on my screen right now. Because he has specific events that upgrade his core. That would make sense why every single dually has the exact same build and none of them have ever decided to try and innovate at all. It's even worse than like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Because like it is clearly broken and yet it won't be fixed. Okay, I mean, the tree scaling's not enough. Trying to get into late game seems a little bit rough for me right now. Maybe I'm just like building like ass. I don't have enough of a vision in mind, but I've been trying to get more multipliers going on. It could just also be that I'm not hitting what I need to be hitting, because when you get turns like this, all of a sudden it's looking like we have a build on our hands. Do I know what's going on? Not at all. This one's already X 1.5. Reroll me here. I don't need any of those. But give me another brick. No, don't give me another brick. There's no reason for it. Give me another. Now, bread doesn't even actually do anything aside from feed the one thing. Does it do anything? I don't know what it does. Draft from treasure. Adjacent triggers have 0.5 molt per age. A random adjacent ager trigger gains an extra age each drop. When an adjacent trigger spawns a ball, it has a 10% chance to spawn. If to place another one under the stack when with. Look, I don't really know what you want me to do here. All right, so do I have any removals? I don't have any removals. So did I click skip? I totally clicked skip, didn't I? No, okay, I clicked hide. Okay, thank God. If adjacent to a trigger, stack onto it. So I can just put you, say like, okay, are you an ager? You're not an ager, you're just a rare. You're just a rare. You're an obstacle who's a mover. You're an ager, but like you don't really matter. You are not an ager, you just get better with age. So of course it's very different than being an ager, as we all know. So then in that case, I think what we do here is we probably just like, we'll put this one out and then like hopefully we'll be able to move it later with a packing tape or something of the sort. But until then, we're kind of chalked. Okay, those are really good to get multiples of. Something just exploded. They killed the bomb guy finally. It just took most of my natural born life. On this last drop, do I think we have a good chance at winning? Good chance is not true, no. Do I think we have a chance? Arguably. We have arguably a chance, but everything we're doing is so tiny. We're not actually scaling in any meaningful, huge way. Please, okay, hold on. We win these? All right. And then this one should fly back because of the other thing. Well, it did fly back, but like so barely. Now I need 300,000. There's simply no way. We have to be honest with each other, right? This won't happen. I don't know how I'd do this one. So what is this game? It's kind of just like, you want to get your numbers to be as large as possible. So we have another drop we can do here. We do this one into this one. Swiss Army, rerolls and removals can be used interchangeably. Wow. Oh my God, we've gone insane. We've gone insane. Oh, it's too good. Okay. This changes everything. This actually changes everything. Once per drop, when an adjacent item would skip its cooldown, repeat this ability for every 10 garnet on the stack. Place to put another trigger next to it. It's too much. It's too much, man. When it triggers, there's an extra chance to spawn for each topaz on top of it. You put it down there. So here's where we go crazy. Here's where we go absolutely sicko mode, if you will. We can take the bread out. The bread doesn't matter. You put a pizza here. People go, pizza matters. Pizza doesn't matter. You drop it, you put a bread here. What do we care about bread? We don't. We put a pizza here. We get rid of the pizza, and now these are going insane, right? So then we can drop this one, and we can get rid of it again. We put a wallet here. You can keep the wallet there for now. We're gonna drop this bomb goblin down here, put a captain's hat in. Captain's hat, we don't actually care about captain's hat. Can't believe you'd think that. Top hat, we don't care about it at all. We put out another hat, and we're gonna keep doing this because each time we are wasting a reroll, sure, it's scaling our multiplier. Multiplier is how we win this because we need infinite points. Now, I don't have any way to get back my rerolls, but gain 2 charges, use a charge, get a bite of a grilled cheese. I'm not gonna be doing it. I get where they're coming from. I'm not gonna be doing grilled cheese build. I mean, like, got me sounding like it's the one Adventure Time card game, having me out here flooping the pig or whatever. Actually, no, I don't want you at all. So just give me a whale here. Drop these and just keep scaling everything else in an upward trajectory. Spell of Explosion. You're allowed to stay for now. This rat did 1 gambling stream, lost a house, lives in a box. Keep on gambling. It's gonna keep happening. I love gambling. It's not my fault, okay? It's baked into the human genome as far as I'm concerned. So how much better did we do? We got 56,000 on our first drop. That's actually not that good. But this is only 8, so we've got another one after this. That hurts. That hurts a little bit. Just put like a windmill here. This one also has a topaz. You put it there and you keep scaling them up. What we're hoping for is more of these to spawn because I don't think caves have a cooldown. Hungry mouth. We don't need another hungry mouth. Seems a little bit erroneous. But like, what else would I do? I guess you whale here and then just kill the whale and then just skip the sword because we don't. I think that my issue is I perceive myself as missing value when I'm not. That, and I'm sure there's a lot of other psychological things, but you know, my doctor unfortunately gets paid by the hour, so that was enough out of that one. No, but I think that what I need to do is just kind of come up with a more coherent build instead of just going, oh yeah, let's just throw everything out and see what happens. Because now, bonk at least a chain of 5 caves. That's an impressive achievement to get when you consider I have 3 caves. It's actually really awesome that somehow I managed that one. We have 1 drop left. Okay, we have 1 other cave that we can place. Where would I put a cave? Right here in case it hits. We do have another topaz to feed into this one, so we should be spawning a ton of them in a row. Assuming you can hit what I need you to, which you can. And then go back through and just keep going crazy from there. One of them is dropping down, the one that's dropping down. Okay, the arrow trap takes ages to come back online though. Barely we managed to beat this one blind. Now, whatever the next one is, it's gonna make it really rough. I don't even know what you do. I don't even know why you're on the team. At this point, you're just grandfathered in and I won't fire you no matter what happens, but I don't think you're actually doing anything for us. Armored card, no. Waterfall, whenever a water ball is spawn an extra, that'd be awesome. The first time each ager is bonked, teleport the ball back to its spawn point. Am I insane for thinking that this one's crazy? Because we have so many agers around the map. And then speaking of, we've got a draft from camera, which I didn't even know we could do. And then we got another topaz to put down here. And then we got another topaz to put down here. And so this means we've got, it's gonna keep having its extra chances to spawn. Okay, so we've already hit a ager. We've already hit another ager. Okay, worst drops of all time, by the way. Look, it's just, what are we doing here? Drop that one too. Now we've got the, is it gonna be the exact same every single time? Okay, I was about to lose my mind. That's something, that's something. We've still got something else going on. We spawned some extra rocks coming out of here. Spawned an eggplant ball. How the fuck did I do? I'm the best to ever do it, probably. Which one spawned an eggplant, though? I mean, it's still going. If we can get more chains like that, I think the issue with this build currently, aside from everything, is it's got no consistency whatsoever. So sometimes it looks insanely unstoppably strong, and other times it is the weakest build I've ever seen. Is there any way I can see what's earning me what? The windmill is doing everything. Nothing else has earned me any money. The caves that I'm so proud of are 4th place. The little cave corner is not doing much for us, man. I really thought it was doing a lot more for us. Whatever, we'll take it. At least this one keeps going back to its genesis. Okay. That's something, that's something. We've spawned a ton of extra coin balls out of it. Even more coin balls are now spawned. That's what we're looking for. We need to hit our arrow traps. If we don't, it's really sad for the entire run. Well, this is not much of anything now, is it? What do we remove here? I mean, like, part of me says you drop this one. But I think that's also a little psychotic. But I don't want to get rid of any of my wallets. It's kind of where I keep my ID and whatnot. I think you can drop this one easily. I think there's no downside to dropping this one. Can't put that there. Okay, can't put that there. Sure. Egg ball. I think I skip you. I think that I absolutely skip you. And then I just keep placing and seeing what happens. We've got an open one in the center now. That's fine. We can come up with something that goes there. You are going to be horrible, aren't you? Just, I mean, be honest with me. You're going to be the worst thing I've ever seen? Yes. Okay. Horrible ball. This last one needs to be better than our last 4 balls combined. Well, I'm not... Okay, it's technically not combined. Yes. I'm not feeling great about the odds. What would I do? What would I do? Skip me here. Just kill a houseplant because I don't even know what it does. Put a dam here. Kill the dam. Put a butterfly that's already ready. I don't know. I didn't actually read what it does. Spawns a butterfly ball. So then I should put you next to the citrine. Because there's a chance you spawn extra. You did nothing and you flew away before I even saw what you could do. Okay. Well, I think that that one might be out of the future builds. I think that I'm never going to touch the butterfly ever again. It had one chance to prove itself to me, and it did not reach the kind of expectations I had in mind for it. Would have loved for something to hit the rain cloud. I don't think it's going to be happening, unfortunately. It's going to be happening precisely then. Love to see it. Now we've got everything else going off. It's all going crazy. The run is open, but we beat the blind. And that's all that matters. Could I understand anything of what was going on my screen? Not by the end. But I'd say that I was pretty much the best to ever do it there. Don't forget to check your stats or share your final board when the game is over. Nobody wants to see this one. Windmills did everything, and everything else was just kind of there to prolong the run while we waited for... The entirety of butterflies earned me 0. I did just place them at the end. Dart traps apparently don't count for what their earnings are. Used 181 teleporters. You know what? Hey, anything to make it look longer. So we've got an unlocks up here. Oh, they just put actual gambling in my game. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, gain 3 charges. Bonked, use a charge, spawn an egg. When it has none, destroy it. 5% chance to consume the ball and gain a gem draft, rock balls. Repeat this test 5 times. I didn't even know there were rock balls. When a ball causes money to be appeared, it has 0.1 molt per carryable. Are these like boons, or are these things that... No, because this one says bonked. But Fanny Pack kind of looked like it was a boon to me. But maybe I don't understand how the game works yet. Rare stackable. Earn 800. Double this for each unique food carried by the ball, up to the number of plate stacks, then consume them. If adjacent to a plate, trigger stack onto it. It's just like reading Magic the Gathering cards. Honestly, just give me something that says like gets you 1 billion points. Flat molt plus 4 million%. Yes! Damage the Lich, then consume the ball, gain a boon draft. I don't think that I'll ever kill you. Bonked by a fireball, increase the age of all agers by 1, or gain a spell draft if you can kill the wyvern. I think I'll probably just go for killing the wyvern because it doesn't eat my ball, but I don't really think that either of those were good. Whenever you reroll, gain 1 cooldown skip when a trigger would be a cooldown. This gotta be a boon one, right? I don't think I'd place the air conditioner on the map. I mean, it's not that I can... To me, they all just kind of look the same right now, but it's because I'm kind of little bit of a lack of knowledge. There's a lot we've got to figure out going forward. Gain 3 charges when an adjacent trigger would cool down, consume a charge to skip the cooldown. Probably that one, because you can maybe have something disgusting with it. I don't know. Draft and place a harvester. Okay, well, so, okay, now I'm insanely confused because I got a harvester last run. Why would I even get a harvester if I didn't have silo unlocked? It simply doesn't make sense. With that said, I will absolutely take silo. It seems like it could be a fun build to keep stuff going back and forth. When any outlet would gain a charge, all outlet triggers instead. Outlet cannot charge outlet. It's just, honest to God, that's too much for me. All limited triggers start with an extra 3 charges. See, that makes sense. Just do your shit more. Just say that. We'll get backup battery unlocked. All triggers have X 1.2 mult. I didn't realize the unlock process would be like this. I thought it would just give me one. Whenever you remove a holder, deposit its held value equally across all remaining holders. When a trigger is placed adjacent to a closet, store it. Earn 800. I'll do this one for sure. It's just a free scaling kind of damage thing. I think I should have looked at holders more for the last game, but I didn't at all. After each tribute, gain an animal trigger draft. Sure. I think that sounds pretty sick. We have available unlocks of 4 remaining. Juggler, earn $25 per juggler stack every 1 second. Bonked, stop earning while in cooldown. Placed if adjacent to a juggler, trigger stack onto it. It just sounds like you want a lot of jugglers, and that I can understand. Look for the same shape and keep doing it. Whenever you reroll, all holder triggers gain a deposit. Absolutely, that just sounds amazing. I mean, like, granted, I don't really know what holders do, but it must be good. Each holder makes 5 deposits. Sure, why not? I've learned something about compounding interest or whatnot. Bag of holders, immediately draft and place 3 holders. I feel like they're giving me too many holder related things. Whenever you reroll, pick a random adjacent trigger. That trigger has X4 mult. Holy shit. Wait, that's insane. I was doing my entire fucking infinite combo, destroy, remove, replace, all that kind of stuff for 1. Oh. Huh. There's different starts to your run. Okay, give me a random start on Ascendant. And we'll see what happens. Agers gain age at 75% the normal rate. Okay, so we don't want to do Agers. Whenever a ball is moved by a mover, it has a 10% chance to drop a carryable. Okay, so if we're doing movers, don't do carryables. Whenever a ball would spawn, it has a 50% chance of turning into a fireball. That doesn't, am I crazy for thinking that's not a downside unless fireballs burn your money? But I don't think they do, because why would I ever get something that does that? Eye of Abundance. When a ball bonks a trigger in the top row, if both survive, repeat the process. Whenever a water ball is spawned, spawn an extra. Let's just do like a water build. Man with 1 item. Yeah, let's just build our entire run around this. Give me a caterpillar right here. And I know that there's a good chance that it dies. Okay, well, son of a bitch. It's honestly one of the worst things I could have ever asked for. We're gonna do a full cave build. I grow tired of these songs and games, okay? Caves are the way forward, and I feel it. Give me an arrow trap here so that our caves can be even stronger later. All right, none of you are caves. Reroll. None of you are caves. Reroll. We'll put jugglers down here. Jugglers are earning us money every second just for existing. Okay, they do have a slight arc to them. That's good to know. Roll me. All right, none of you. Skip me. We've already won day 1. We're getting 200 times every time we drop. So it's impossible for me to lose this. Another cave. I mean, like, would it have killed you to go 1 more to the side, though? Teleporter. Teleporters count as a mover, though. Well, it doesn't matter if we have movers, though. Okay, sure. We'll put a teleporter here. And then you can get a X2 on the molt on that one. And then we'll start carrying up from here. You earn 2,000, and now I only need to earn 2,500. It's just too easy. Reroll me once. Shame on you. And skip. All spawners invert the gravity of things they spawn. I don't think I want that at all. If a ball would exit while carrying it... These suck. What is it? Boomerang, I guess, but I highly doubt it's going to be useful. Don't show up and wow me on that one. It was nothing. Okay. Agers still take a while to do anything. Roll me. Fuck. Man, something, please. All right, let's get an anchor. So if we're hitting towards the bottom anyways, we'll be getting some more value. We've got 5 more drops. If we're averaging, okay, now we're guaranteed minimum 400 per drop. I could have gone for like the nuts on the table play and tried to make it one insane line. We're gonna keep diversifying for while we can. And this will in no way be affected by anything that they could try to affect me with. Ride the minecart, you guys don't understand what this build is. Last time I tried adding everything, it's the last mistake I'll ever make. Honestly, put like a bounce down here. I think that I can live with an obstacle still existing in our run. Unfortunately, I can't hit it, but like I can live with it existing. Now, clovers on the other hand, we'll start making a clover cluster down in the bottom left. So if we ever go left side, we've got all the clovers in the world. Now all we need is 5,000. It's simply too easy. No, it's not gonna happen. We put another anchor down here. Anchors are fine. You skip, gain 1 reroll. This is amazing for us. So is Winners Cup, but we're not at the point where I think we're winning early enough for Winners Cup to matter. In fact, we're not really like winning. Please don't hit the, thank you. Stormy weather. Stormy weather I can totally live with. Put that down here. These will be our spawners. Because now if we ever spawn a water ball, we spawn an extra copy of it. Another cave, definitely. Okay, gonna dodge everything that I'd love. Great, love to see that for me. Spawns a water ball. I understand where you're coming from. I don't think we can right now. Another anchor. I think you can just keep filling up with anchors and guarantee that you're getting some money. It's not gonna be winning any awards or anything like that, but it's something. Boom, we've got another juggler placed in. It's now juggling so much better. 50 per second. Another cave. It's simply too good. Okay, hold on. Just wait. Give it a second here. None of those. So skip me and get me a reroll. And then just drop. Getting 800 there. All you need. Okay. Now we're going to get 10,000. 10,000 is very earnable for us. Skip me here. When you remove a trigger, each of its adjacent triggers gain X1 molt. Okay. So now we don't skip as much because we can just grab something, drop it, and then multiply all of our caves. In fact, to demonstrate this, in fact, we can even use that for right now because at least it's getting us some money. It's doing something. Now, we did turn off our juggler for a bit, but like, honestly, compared to the money we just got, the juggler can survive. So what we're waiting on is that one to be like completely empty because for the time being, you might as well just get some kind of value out of it. And we do have 7 rerolls. I could have picked something up and then dropped it anyways, but still. You're about to be out. Well, we spawned 2 water balls. So here... But if we... Okay. Remove this one. I want to do something that's heinous. I'm going to drop a cave and put a lake here. Because when we hit the lake, we spawn 2 water balls, which will double our income effectively. And then we just get the cave back anyways. And now we're doubled up on everything we're doing. Because we're spawning 1 more each time we hit it. And then bada bing, bada boom, all of a sudden, it's the best build of all time. And then we drop over here. Why? Because it's might as well compared to getting nothing out of it. Hello, Bitcoin Ballionaire. He knows. He knows that I'm playing this just for the Bitcoin mining in the background. I figured I'd be found out eventually. Lakes go crazy. Isn't the kind of synergy here insane? Well, here's the thing. So it's not normally that good, but we've got a special one. When a ball carries, it's not going to happen. When something's chopped, look, we'll take this one because at least there's a chance it does something. We've got a special one, which is whenever a water ball is spawned, spawn an extra. So we're turning each and every 1 ball into 2 balls minimum. And then we've got a chance for those balls to then turn around if they don't go well. 5% chance to consume and get a gem draft. It's too much to understand. The human mind is not made for this. So all you do is simply get rid of it. It's just that easy. And then we've got all of those coming in. It's unstoppable. It's the best build of all time. Okay, wait, hold on. We're only halfway to what we need to be at. Roll me. Roll me. Roll me once more. I kind of want to keep treasure chest. I don't know if that's me being greedy, but what if it hits, man? And then juggler is probably what's actually carrying us. Juggler is doing nothing, by the way. Just to make sure that we're all very clear before juggler takes any credit for any of this. Juggler sucks ass. Do not believe juggler's lies, okay? Yeah, I think what we do for now is we just kind of keep placing and then removing. I know that I don't get my skip rerolls, but I think it's worthwhile to keep the multiplier going up, because the higher our multiplier goes, the more we're in theory scaling for the late game. However, I do have to say in theory, because I don't really know how well it's going to work. Roll me once. Shame on you. Look, I'm not actually carrying the cheese, okay? Oh, draft from treasure chest already? Carry the wisening wand. It's not gonna happen. Bonk by water ball. Hold this. Adjacent triggers have plus 0.1 molt per water ball. It's not gonna happen. Adjacent agers. Do this one because we at least have an ager there, and then maybe we can start throwing other agers around it. Because you're... Oh, it's an ager that gives adjacent stuff molt. Oh, I've misread it this entire time, and it's only been like 3 minutes. How does he do it? Wow, reading really isn't... Adjacent triggers have plus point. Okay. So no, he's huge to have there, because then we can start building up something else down here. For the time being, yeah, it's not the best of all time, but look. Not everything is. Wait, why do I have a treasure chest over there now? Okay, another clover. Welcome to the clover patch. All limited triggers gain 1 charge. We don't really have any. When a ball is chopped. Okay, but I mean, between our options, it is the best one. I guess maybe you count as limited. You're a limited ager, maybe. Okay, not the best drop. We've definitely seen far better. Roll me for a cave. It's gonna be hard to get through this one. I won't lie to you. Tell me no truths and I'll tell you no lies. It does look difficult for us to make it through this. But... call me insane. I'm still hopeful. Roll me. I don't think we want to carry the cheese, do we? I think that carrying the cheese is kind of whatever. We'll put it here. Nah, we'll just drop it instantly. And then we'll drop again. This one's going to get rid of itself, so I don't really have to worry about it. In fact, what we should do is when it's down to 1 charge, which is on the very next one, we should just trash it first. In the meantime, where are we going to put this one? I think I'm going to skip for a reroll instead of removing for molt. We'll see if that's it's a bold play. We'll see if that works out for him. Firecracker, whale. Whale is when you hold balls, it does things, and then it earns 200 after it shoots its balls out. I don't think we need that. I'm gonna just drop this one here, and remove both of them. Call it a day there, and drop it again and see what we got. It's decent. It's decent multiplying, but it's nothing fantastic. I think that this might be the end of the run already, because I've got to get a lot of points on the next drop. And I don't see it happening. Roll me. Another cave. Another cave changes. What was that? You can't be serious with me. It flew anywhere but where we needed it. Okay. I got a little too big for my britches with the lake run. Agers gain age slower. Teleporters have a chance to teleport to a random one instead of the right one. And then you have a chance to drop things. So that tells me there's a lot that we can't do. And a bit that we can. You charlatan. You. Oh, you know what I want. You have something that I want. You take the compass and you just put it here. Because then you've got so many spots around it. What are we going to start with? Start with this one. We know which one the compass is going to multiply. It gives 4x molt on that one. Oh, it just gives 4x. Oh, it just gives 4x like once. All right, give me carry the cheese because we need something that'll actually let us win. There we go. We've made it past the first threshold. I realize that points still matter somewhat. Jugglers. I think that like it's actually worth having them there though. Agers gain slower. That is true. I kind of forgot about that. But juggler is just passive income. Brick, put a brick above. So does it permanently have the 0.4 molt? This is where we can test this. Roll once and then see the board. Didn't change anything's multiplier, so I really couldn't be certain. Can only be placed at the bottom. Look, we won't be able to use teleporters, right? So you might as well start anchoring up. I can't see any downside to it, which probably means there's a huge one. Because normally the second I say I can't see a downside is precisely when there is one. Yeah, caves probably are bait. But like, we don't have anything better. And they're chain related. And I think chains are awesome. So the left side, or sorry, right side will be Cave Town. Left side will be Cloverville. Bread and tree, neither of you work, and tree will gain molt at a slower rate, so I don't even think it's worthwhile to consider it as an option here. Campfire, I mean, like, maybe you can do a little campfire for right now, just a little something to try and squeeze it out. When you remove something, it gains the molt. Look, we've done this before. I've done it many times before, and each time I'm like, wow, this doesn't work. Trust me, this will be the time it works. Carry the wallet. The first time you hit a mover, you have a chance to, I mean, like, maybe we got a coin ball. That's something. Did it do much for us? No, not even a little bit, but it was working almost. I mean, okay. You gain molt for each adjacent tomato. So left will be Tomato Town, my favorite map from Fortnite. And right will be Caveville, but only when caves appear. Another juggler, you throw another juggler on the stack. It's just that simple. Juggler is here to give us consistent income, not to be the best thing you've ever seen. But what we should do is start molting it, right? You put it here and you just go like this, and then you get another draft and it's a brick. And so you put the brick here and then you remove it so you can keep getting this one up. And then you can spawn 2 arrow balls from a trap. Probably put that one, gotta put it like somewhere down here maybe, and then we can keep having Cave Town go downward. That's something. Okay, no, that's the worst spot of all time. It disables your jugglers, so whatever you do, pick anywhere else. How about we get rid of that one? Chef's Pan, if carrying 2 different ingredients, consume them and spawn an adjacent meal. The only way we would ever have both foods is if we drop precisely like this. Oh, I thought it was gonna happen so hard. You still consume if they're not carrying the food? Dude, that's bugged up of you to do. All right, drop this. Oh, you motherfucker. Dude, it could have been so good. But this one's already starting to multiply. We're already up to 11,000-ish. Consume all of the food. You might as well put it down here, because if it's going out, it's going out. And then if we're just going to leave carrying something anyways, might as well just let it go. Got no benefit to it. All right, but stay away from my juggler. Keep my juggler's name out your fucking mouth. Sorry, there's a little reference to, I don't know if you're aware, guys. Look it up. Will Smith did something crazy recently. Guys, I don't think he should have done that one. What? So I just heard about this. Okay. I think you skip. I think those all suck. You probably could have placed and removed. In fact, arguably, in every world, you should have done that. Don't hit the thank you. Okay, we're almost done this one already. A random something will have 4x molt. Just have this one point directly to right there so that we get so much per second from it. I think that it's too good to ignore. Because then we've still got a slot to put all of our other ones so they can stack. And in the meantime, we will just place this at the bottom and then pop it. And then get another bread and put a bread over here. And now we should be able to consume some stuff and get some meals. Any day now. Keep making Cave Center over here on the right. Have a Cave Story, if you will. That's right, he's played games. I actually did. I had Cave Story on my Nintendo 3DS. And I don't remember very much about the game. I think that I was bad at it. Because, like, the thing is, Metroidvanias, I'm not going to say I'm not a fan of them, because I think that that's disingenuous. But there's only very certain Metroidvanias that really can grab my attention, because other ones ask you the impossible, such as, do you remember that one hallway from 17 hours ago in your gameplay that had one little crack in the corner? Guess what your new power lets you shoot through? And it's like, oh, does it let me shoot through other cracks? No, just that one. That kind of stuff drives me crazy in games. No, it's not to say that all games are guilty of it. Hashtag not all games, obviously, but throw one over here, why not? Winner's Cup. I think we do Winner's Cup because I don't want to invert the gravity of my spawns. That sounds like a really bad idea. Now, smoke, we should get rid of on our own. We shouldn't let something else get rid of it for us. Because, hold on, that's huge, that's huge. Because if we remove this, I get a draft and I get to multiply stuff. Dart Arrow Trap. Now, Dart Arrow Trap, on the other hand, I'm down to put like over here so it can try to shoot towards this one. For each spell of imprising in the stack, give a rainbow ball a random trail. Put it right here because rainbow trail means 2 times points earned. Not that you'd be able to tell from that because we instantly just fucking fell. Okay, there we go. We're getting a ton of extra into 5 rerolls. Dude, this one's broken if you have a good build, which is really hard for me to do. So bonked by fireball, add 1 to a limited trigger. The limited trigger in question is the pizza, which is of course use 1 charge to carry a slice and earn $800, or sorry, $800. Kind of like whatever on it. It's $800, man. It's not like the end of the world. Roll me. Okay, this is huge. Another cave. We've got cave synergy set up. Cave Town is ready. The jugglers are making us the most consistent money. I guarantee you it's the best one we have. The hungry mouth is the best one we have by far. It's not even close. Well, that honestly, that hurts a little bit. I'm gonna put one here too. Now, no matter what, we should be able to cook. Okay, we've taken a slice of pizza with us. Hopefully we can deposit all into the hungry mouth. Oh my God, that's disgusting. Silo, you don't have a place here. I'm sorry, it's not that kind of infrastructure. We don't have it set up yet, unfortunately, much like the rest of the United States. Okay. I know I said that the right is gonna be Cloverville, or sorry, the left is gonna be Cloverville. It's not Cloverville yet, so because of that, I think it's paramount that we just kind of keep stacking up caves over there. It might seem stupid and like it's not doing anything. Yeah, no, you're right. Look, I don't always have to have a rebuttal. Yeah, you can just be correct. I'll allow it. Okay, good. Currently, its last bonked was a cave, whatever. We'll still take it. We're going infinite. I bounced. Oh, I had the wallet. That's why. So, by the way, let me hide these real quick. Okay, yeah, you can spawn a meal there. You spawned a meal already. It's a Capri salad. Don't know how I missed it. Use 1 charge. Carry a bite. Gain 1,600. We'll take it. It's just free money as far as I'm concerned. None of these are very helpful. So skip me and then just drop the ball. Honestly, even though our cheese was aging slower, it's still kind of a stud for us. Like, it's kind of popping off. Oh, it only removed it back up to there because that was its spawn point. Got it. Bonked by a coin ball. Hold this and give 0.1 molt per. I'm going to put this over here and just call that a day. Whenever a limited trigger consumes a charge, spawn a ghost ball. We are eating food 24/7. It's pretty much how I stay alive these days. So I think that it's pretty worthwhile. Okay, apparently that doesn't count as a limited one when I dropped off all of my food there. Got it. I guess that makes sense. Oh, damn. Whoa. Does it include rerolls? It does include rerolls. Okay. Stormy weather down here. And in the meantime, what do I feel like removing? Because I want to get more spaces around our chef's pans. And honestly, let me statistically look at the caves for a second. Our caves are our 3rd best earner. Our caves cannot go. Never mind. I was going to drop a couple caves. I understand now that that would be a little bit erroneous of me. So what do I drop in the meantime? Well, this hungry mouth has been our best hungry mouth. This one rarely hits. So I'm going to drop this one. And you might say that that's a foolish maneuver. You got to understand, I'm trying to get it back. I just want her back so bad. I'm just kind of spreading out the love and giving myself some extra triggers. Gain a spell draft if this one dies. Put it up here because we'll hit it a decent amount. Okay, not this time, obviously, but cool in theory. Huge run. Holy shit. Transforms into a cluster of lucky clovers. Are you food? No, you're just a plant. I disagree. I feel like you could probably eat clovers in a cinch. Do I know this for sure? No, and I'm not going to figure it out. Lucky ones would give me... I don't really have any chance tests, so it doesn't really make sense. This makes sense to me. The chain getting stronger makes a lot of sense to me. Oh, because you're able to spawn still all the way down there. So never mind. It's huge. And then we got 4 rerolls because we've already won. Then we put a fucking gem one down there. We're going to start getting gem drafts like crazy. All right, you know what? This game has cooked. I'll say it. It's worming its way in. I'm starting to think of like, oh, but what if you... But hold on. Okay, another chef's pan, maybe over here, because like, look, we reset sometimes, or we bounce to the left after... Verbatim proving my point, and I can't be mad at them for that. Granted, it stopped me from respawning because I didn't have any way to get back up. That's true. I think I'm fine with that. I think I put a mushroom there. Not sure I love the way he's looking at me. There was a decent chance that we're going to get a gem draft after this. You decided to hit directly the juggler? I think that's fucked up, personally. None of those. Arguably Rainbow Trail. Arguably. But I'm not going to do it. I'm not that kind of guy. I was at one point. Spawn 1 coin ball for each distinct carryable. Put that over there. Because if we go right side, I've got no problem coining the hell out of our caves. You see all the... It's $1 trillion. That was probably all caves carrying. Watch this shit. Also, we should probably have a gem draft from that. You are 97,000, so we're not that ahead of the curve. I think another cheese is a big mistake. I think the cheese scambit is not for us right now. 200 and carry the bread, you're insane. Just 200 at this point in the game, at this point in my life. Whenever you reroll, all holders gain 1 deposit. I don't have any holders. Whenever something spawned, give us money. We spawn a lot of things. Okay. Wow, nothing to gain there. Okay, sure, fine, whatever. I guess if that's what floats your boat or whatever. What can I drop? What can I drop? The juggler is doing nothing. It's sitting there and looking pretty at best. But still, I'm kind of happy to have it just as part of the team. It's moral support, right? The mascot doesn't have to be out there, you know, scoring you any yards. You just got to be there looking cute. So we drop him in. Put another one in the juggler. Now the juggler's getting, I mean, just way more, probably. Oh, it's a flat increase. I thought it was a multiplier increase. Well, it's fine. This one's still points there. By the way, I would just like to say, in my opinion, the fact that we are yet to get a singular gem draft from this thing feels criminal, seeing as all we're doing is hitting the cave line and then bumping into it, but that's fine. I think if I put a cave here, it's kind of troll, but I do really like it. Nah, just put it there. Just put it there. Okay, a random adjacent ager trigger gains an extra age each drop. Repeat this for each citrine in the stack. Once per drop, one adjacent item will go on cooldown. Okay, hold on. But I kind of like giving an ager an extra age and putting it right there so that this bad boy is always going to be stormy weather, and then we get all of the clouds raining down upon us. Granted, I don't know how often we're actually hitting it when it's up, but even still, I think that the idea alone has a lot of merit to it, so I'm going to keep it there. You are not an ager. You are a spawner of sorts, but I don't think we really care for you. Roll me on these ones. You can do so much better than those. Whenever a trigger is destroyed, this gains molt. Now this is huge because we're destroying constantly just by eating. So where do we put it? I don't like that part. I'm really not sure. Maybe down here. And then every time we're eating from now on, boom. See, we're already starting to munch our food, and it's like, wow, good job. You destroyed another trigger. And okay, never mind. Why is it still going? Oh, it's not now. All right, all right. So a dart trap could be huge. I mean, honestly, I think that the jugglers are not long for this world. I know it's tragic. No one wants to hear that, but like, I really don't think they're helping us too much. Another tomato right here. Tomato Town has grown another, has gained another soldier. And truly, you do love to see it. Now, eat the food. Eating the food didn't give us anything. Okay, eating the food doesn't count, but consuming the final stack of this food, that counts. And I still think that's worthwhile for us. There's a chance to discover a secret treasure chest. Put it down here because it will move anyways. A random adjacent ager gains stuff. I should have read the other ones 100%. I would agree with that. Yeah, definitely. All right, not a great drop. Oh, never mind. We're back up top. Hold on. It's not over yet. We're eating. We've dropped so much water. Damn, it hit right at the end. Oh, speaking of damn. Yeah, probably just keep this going. Citrine, once per drop, all limited triggers have a 20% chance to regain a charge. We actually don't even want that. If it would go on cooldown, it won't. Okay. So which one of you motherfuckers go on cooldown? Because I feel like it's a lot. I mean, you definitely go on cooldown. You know what I'm going to do? This is psychotic, but I'm going to remove the bread. And I'm going to put the garnet right here. Then I'm going to get a Capri salad. Then I'm going to put out the Capri salad, and I'm going to destroy that Capri salad, which will give me ice cubes, which I can't destroy. I don't even know what's happening. Mine is, my eyeball is gone already. Okay, you earned 206,000. It just makes sense now. The entire game has opened up before me. And there's no reason to put another one of these out. You're cluttering up your build too much. Put another gem down there. When you skip, gain 1 deposit for any holders. Agers age twice as fast. On a Gross Miguel. I mean, we'll take it.
Wow.
I believe currently, that's not the banana we have right now, right? Like, we're all Cavendish pilled. Gross Miguels are like the extinct ones now, I think. I'm not, cut me some slack. I'm not 100% up to date on my lore for, what we got going on in terms of our bananas currently. But I believe the Gross Miguel one is what the original bananas tasted like. And in fact, if you ever have had banana flavored candy and thought to yourself, oh, this doesn't taste like banana at all, I believe it's because it's imitating the flavor of a Gross Miguel as opposed to a Cavendish, which is the one that most people are familiar with. Because, like, good luck getting a Gross Miguel at this point. Wow, our drops have been horrible this rotation, haven't they? Hungry Mouth, put another Hungry Mouth down here. Actually, no. Put a whale here. Actually, no. Put a Hungry Mouth over here. Just at the end of it so it can eat it if it wishes. If there's anything to consume. Son of a bitch. Wow, we're out of food over there? Why? Because I'm probably not getting my bread anymore. And the bread matters a lot. Now, you are probably useless as a brick. So I'm going to put a bread here. Campfire. Campfire is also pretty useless, but I'm gonna just put it here and then destroy it, and then I'm gonna put it here, and then I'm gonna drop because I don't have any more destructions, which I would have known had I looked at my map or looked at my rerolls and destructions for even 1 second. Instead of doing that, I decided like, hey, how about we don't take in the information that's on our screen and kind of play off of the ideas of what could be rather than what's currently in front of us. That was atrocious. That was horrible. Wow, that was really bad. Okay. Skip these. Just drop me. They have consumed all of my food. I no longer have any hold. No, I have some holdals on me, but then I had them eat them all. Well, I think we're about to lose from really bad variants. Cheese. I'm gonna put cheese down here, which might seem like a really weird misplay. It's not that strange of a play because the idea behind it, by the way, we were able to still clear this one. It got a little bit dicey, but I think a lot of that was bad luck as opposed to misplay. Skip me on this one. Each holder makes 5 deposits. It's not gonna happen. When you remove a trigger, drop an extra ball. Exits the top of the screen. It's not gonna be exiting the top of the screen. So when you remove a trigger, drop an extra ball next drop. I think that that works.
Wow.
We only have 2 removals though. So we gotta be pretty careful with them. Please? Okay. Some of those had... Oh. Isn't it they have a carryable that I get to like re-drop it? Also, 10% chance. I disagree. Which one do I remove here? Honestly, Compass, I loved what you were doing for me, and now I kind of hate it, but I do fuck with what Captain Hat can do for me, because I believe it allows me just to, like, save the life of one of my guys. Everything on my screen is on cooldown, but honestly... It's fucking 900,000 from naught but the caves? I understand now why the children yearn for the mines. I mean, Agers age twice as fast, and... the citrine can give more. You are, which one of you is a rainbow trail? You are a rainbow trail. So because of that, I think that garnet isn't doing that much. So give me rainbow trail to stack here. Then all limited triggers have a 25 chance to regain. I don't really want that. So I'm gonna skip you. This also, I need to get rid of that 100%, but like right now, the scaling on this is gonna go crazy, hopefully, because it's right next to the citrine anyways. None of you help further my game plans. A cave is fantastic. It's all I could ever ask for. It's pretty much my entire build is nothing but caves on the right side and praying that the kind of stuff we get going on there is good enough. Over 1 million on this day. I think that we might be able to beat the run. I'm not 100% sure on that. Don't quote me, obviously, but not the minecart, the broom. I actually fuck with the broom. Now what do you use? Citrine is who I want. Because citrine will keep this one scaling even better. Good, we have food on us. We're flying over to the side. We'd love to see it. But because of you, because you ate all of my holders, I was able to respawn at the top. That's fine. I think I would just respawned and flown over that way. I know how you can conjugate verbs to make them make sense. Okay. I don't really know what else we're missing. I think I'm just kind of re-rolling to feel something. I guess another cave will never hurt, right? Just put one right there and call it a day. Makes me question what the purpose of this chef's pan is, because that chef's pan doesn't have any room to spawn food. That's fair, honestly. That one's doing nothing for us. So I could definitely drop that. We've got a lot on us. Most of it not consumed. I would love for you to get 8, though. I would love to eat you out, man. I think that would go really hard. Drop this right here. For, ooh, adjacent triggers have 0.25 for each molt in the stack. Ooh, I kind of fuck with that. Then there's also topaz, which could spawn extra balls. Generational yapathon. My siblings just said this shit to me. It's pretty much all I strive to do. I kind of click go live and then just speak from the heart. But I don't think the American people are ready for that yet, all right? One guy tried speaking from the heart and he shot a CEO. I think that we're set up for success here, though. I really don't see how we lose this, so I'm very interested to find out how I do. That's 1.5 million. All I need to get now is 500,000. Okay. You'd think by reading that it's going to be easy. Let me set the scene for you a little bit. It's not easy. All right, that pretty much explains all I had to say. I'm gonna drop this one so I can put a juggler here, even though my jugglers I think are doing nothing for us. Okay, they are 3rd place, actually. They are doing really good stuff for us. Armored car. No, I don't want an armored car. Fucking no shot. All triggers have 0.1 molt for each extra trigger draft gained. I don't even know what that means. I'm just gonna take it because it's here. Not because I like it. This mushroom needs to go yesterday. I've seen what it does for our run now, and I recognize that the answer is nothing. So it's got to be out of here. Yoink that one 100%. That gives us an extra trigger there, which gives everything 0.1 molt. Okay, hold on. Now, hold on. Now you're starting to get me feeling some kind of thing. Nope. Okay. So we really got to get our citrines hitting. We got to kill the wyvern more. All of this has to happen, because then we just get everything going insano mode. None of you are very helpful, but I am going to put that one down. Peridot, we don't like. Amethyst, was that the one we like? Yeah, amethyst is fine. We have an amethyst out. So we're very happy with that one. Citrines, are the 52 on that is just stupidly good. Everything is getting so much molt, I think, from it. I mean, there's probably a way to check. Now ask me if I'm going to. No. I think you could still be here in theory. No, you probably can't. But I'd like to imagine there's a world where you could be. Take the Capri salad, feed all of your carryables down there. We've got 3 more drops to make 250,000. It's 100% possible. However, we've had some bad luck before. Another juggler sounds divine right now. Oh, wait. I took my one spot that I was keeping for that. Well, that kind of is it's a little insulting, honestly, but I did it to myself, so I guess I can't be too upset. I don't want to have all of my food consumed by a mouth yet, so I can respawn up top and then keep this going, which then triggers everything else. And I mean, from there, it's just kind of going all, wow, that was nothing actually. All right. What are we looking for here? Another arrow trap wouldn't change much, would it? No. So just put me another cheese here. I know it's not doing much, but at least it's food. And then you get all the rainbow trail, you get all this kind of stuff going. Like, you gotta hit the cash register one time, man. Just once. Luckily, we've had our rainstorm happen. Rainstorm carries us so hard. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, man, it never gets old. Oh, baby. Okay, that's all. Yep, that's all she wrote. That should be the end, yeah, because this is wave 9. 1 drop to spare. Really didn't even need it, if you ask me. Great. I mean, honestly, the caves did fantastic work for us. Hard to not love the work the caves put in for us. I think the caves are our #1. And the people doubted the caves is the craziest thing to me. Nobody doubted it at all. It was only me. I was wondering to myself if I made the right choice by going for it. But honestly, a great run. Yeah, no, that one was sick. Unlock 7. There's got to be a better way. You can't. It's too much to read because it's 3 new items to me. 5% chance to discover a secret. Done. I'm doing pure vibe-based ones. Whenever a ball destroys something, something happens. I'm so in for that. I was enjoying destroying them last one. Last will. Exactly what I'm looking for right now. Okay. Smokestack. Whenever a trigger is destroyable, give a random stackable +1 stack. Sure. I can see how that could probably help out. Could you put it in a sentence for me? No. Reverse the gravity of this ball. The next cooldown. It's just so much to read. Give me the nest. Because then we might be able to get an egg synergy going. I saw there was an egg carton that required you to get 12 eggs. Kind of hard to imagine how I'd do that without getting something more that would spawn more, because the chicken would not be enough. And there's no way it would be worth it. Wear the disguise. This ball has all ball types while wearing the disguise. That's really sick, actually, because there's so many that are like, if it's bonked by this ball on this, well, during a full moon. So, like, that's kind of sick with it. Ballionaire? Sure. Start with a random trigger and random boon. Yeah, man. Give me whatever you can. At the start of the run, a roaming nihility is added to the board. Triggers adjacent to it have X point. Oh my God. Do I choose where it goes? Oh no, it's just down there. Okay, so we don't care about the left side at all. Whenever you reroll, all holders gain 1 deposit. Yes. Wow. So we're looking for a holder. and brother, you're not gonna believe this. Drop me. Day 1 is always so sad, man. All right. Jump rope here. The idea with it, of course, being that I will be able to do something with that. Probably with like a brick over here. Why over there? I actually don't want it eating up any of the triggers from the investment one. We're not going to win, are we? Put this here. You have to hit anything on my board. Thank you. Okay. We're all good now. So now we can do this one. I can re-roll. Re-rolling here. Okay. Something. It's something. Ride the broom and gain 2x molt. I think I can put that over there. And then these are gonna molt scale like crazy. Oh, did it just move locations? A roaming nihility? Oh, hold on. Let me make sure that it's not my house / apartment buildings that's on fire, because that is a really close siren. And I should live till tomorrow morning. I mean, you know, hopefully we can assume. Oh. Whoa, thanks. Twitch just gave me a notification that, guys, my streamer recap is in. And I've unlocked the new emote, cat in the chat or lights blink. Amazing. I hope they use just as much. Actually, wasn't one of those the AI one? I don't remember. I remember just seeing a post where somebody was complaining that Twitch is now using AI for their emotes. All right, I'm hopping into the server real quick on Discord to check the animation. The shotgun. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure I mute this before anything else. Oh shit, you're doing it in Godot. Yeah. I also fuck with the shotgun animation, but I'm very happy to see a developer, an up-and-coming developer, using Godot to make games, because I think Godot is a great software that unfortunately a lot of people are like, look, humans don't enjoy learning new things. Salter Slicer, are you making a new run, or is it caves again? It's fucking caves again. But a lot of people don't enjoy learning new things. So Godot, I think it's a little, I don't want to say like forgotten, but not the credit it deserves, because a lot of people don't feel like relearning how to do it for Godot, which I get, but still. So the roaming nihility, I am tired of moving around. I'm trying to learn it, but I may be using AI to learn how to script, not for the scripts. Look, here's the thing, right? I think AI coding tools are completely different from like AI art, because you want to know what the AI coding tool is doing? I'll tell you right now. It's doing exactly what a developer would do, which is it's just going to like Stack Overflow / checking the other parts of the internet for how code is done, and then giving you a, hey, this is what most people are doing, which, like, I guess you could argue, yeah, but at least before you'd have to look it up. Now you don't. Sure, but like, so what? What is the significance of the Aristotle reference? Not everybody knows Taylor Swift, and it's crazy. There's the one song. Do I remember the name of the song? No, I just remember the one lyric, which is she says, you know how to ball, I know Aristotle. And then right after that, it's followed by the touch me while your boys play Grand Theft Auto. That part of it I always thought was a wild switch up, because I was like, I don't really understand how these ones are related, but like, hell yeah. I've been flamed by people for using, look, anybody will flame anybody for anything. That's pretty much just the way it goes. I kind of want to do a second investment one, but I don't want it to have any overlap. So like what? Hold on. Like, here is no overlap, and I don't think it counts as hitting it. So it won't interrupt our caves synergy. At least I don't think it will. The source for this is kind of like a dude, trust me, but I don't think it interrupts the synergy. I don't remember what our other ones were after this one. I don't really listen to popular music. I mean, like, if you want me to tell you the truth, you're not really missing much by not listening to Taylor Swift, but that lyric, hey, it has stuck in my head for a while, so clearly she went off with it. Clearly something was done right with it. Magic Castle, 5% chance, just say so much less. Welcome aboard, Magic Castle. In open arms do I welcome it. The coin ball actually went into a bonk vestment and did something. None of those words that I just said that left my mouth were in the Bible at all. Whenever the first time you bonk a mover while carrying the wallet spawns, I think that whenever something's destroyed, we gain these is huge for us. Whenever a trigger is destroyed, give a random stackable +1 stack. I think you guys are stackables. You're not a stackable. You're a holder. What the fuck is a stackable? Are you a stackable? Because you guys stack together? No, you're a cluster. Well, what are you? A chain. Okay, well, then can I ask a question in earnest? What the fuck is the difference? It just kind of feels like those ones are semantically different at best. Okay, the X0 from the Nihility. Thank you so much. Awesome. Really love having my entire build nullified because of a random thing. Yo, that one is brutal. Okay. Big. We got another bonk vestment spawned going. This did nothing that time. That's fine. Eat any food. Probably put that like over here, because most likely that's where you're going to hit it if you're holding the tomatoes anyways, but we'll see. Okay. Then we get those falling in. That's nice. It's kind of the same build as last time, but the thing is, it is very slightly different. So if anything, I based for this one. We can always remove these, by the way, if I find out they're not working for us at all, but I'm hoping with how many times we're hitting them, we'll get a secret. But maybe I need to read how they actually work. I just read it has something to do with secrets, and I was all in. Put this right here. 5% chance to earn 1600. Okay. Discover, destroy Magic Castle, and respawn at a random open space on the board. Gain a spell draft. Got it. Got it. Any site recommendations for sound? You're gonna love this one. There's a place called Audio Jungle. I'm about to change your whole world. And when you go there, they already go Audio Jungle. I mean, if you're asking for free sounds, I don't think they give away too many for free on there. I think it's pretty much you buy a license, but we'll drop a bread in. I think bread's not bad when you got a mouth down there. See, that's what I'm looking for off the mouth. Oh, that does not destroy anything. So I need limited triggers. Okay, so if I see like ice cubes, we should do that one. Consume, does consume kill? Because it's, what do you say verbatim? When a trigger is destroyed. Well, what is a trigger? Because I know what it means to be your #1 with a bullet, but that's different. Rerolls and removals may be used interchangeably. I actually think that's very helpful. Wow. And I very much enjoy it. We'll just drop that right there. What are we looking for? I don't know yet. That's kind of the worst part. I'm just going through the motions and praying. And it's been working okay so far. Give something 2x multiplier. I mean, what if you... No, you shouldn't be there. Oh, I don't get to redraft it. Okay, that's on me. So the roaming nihility still exists. You are Satan roaming nihility. I'd just like you to know that. Because all you're doing is fucking removing everything that I've ever loved and cared about from my life, by the way. Draft for Magic Castle. For each spell of ignition in the stack, spawn 1 fireball. Okay. For each spell of entropizing, I go snooze, it's way past your curfew, but wanted to say heyo. Thank you for hopping. Was that a Fallout Boy reference? Probably. I don't remember what I said, but like I would imagine, yeah. Teleport 1 random ball back to its spawn point for each spell of rebirth in the stack. I don't really like that one. Kind of like just spawning a bunch of balls. I think that it works really well, especially when you got a good chain going. See, because now okay, the 1 does seem a little bit not great. But even still, I think that it's probably worthwhile to hold on to. Now, what I should be looking for is, okay, you're limited. So when you get destroyed, our trash can gets stronger. Which is huge for us because I'm not really doing much to try and keep you alive. You'd say you'd be your number 1 with a bullet? Then yeah, no, 100% that was a Fallout reference. That was just, you know, one of those things I didn't remember precisely which one it was. And gain a treasure draft. I don't think we care about the treasure draft as much as we're enjoying the spell draft right now. Throw a couple water over there. Come on, let's go. That's huge. That's huge. Investment bonk. A fucking another. We are investing for the future, and I'm hoping that it works out for us. If you just, oh, this is big, because then all of these coins just kind of go into the bonk investment ones anyways, and our caves are getting extra multipliers, and then we'll put that right there, which will eventually get multiplied. I mean, we've got rerolls in theory. We have 3 rerolls. Okay, it's not the best, but we're already so above the curve. I'm starting to wonder how I even lost any of my other ones. Wait, why do you have so many? You had 3 triggers to you. Why? Is it because of the smokestack? I don't remember what this one says. And it looks like it's not going to let me read it anyways, so. It's really anyone's guess at that point. When a treasure trigger is removed from the board, gain 0.5 mult. I'll put you right here, maybe. Vacancy 1. Nah, whenever a ball spawn, give us money. I spawn a lot of balls, normally. It's kind of my entire build. So it must be whatever this thing is doing that's causing all of the fire ones to spawn in. Candle, when lit, adjacent things get a multiplier. I don't really fuck with that one, but I do fuck with this one because it gives us such good synergy. Whenever a trigger is destroyed, stackables gain +1 stack. You're stackable. You are not technically stackable despite being stackable. Do you have the word stackable in your... You do have the word stackable in your description. Okay, so what I should do... I say it as though I have any agency in this, but I should keep trying to hit more of the treasure ones there to get more stackables in. 1 coin ball for each consumable. Oh man, you go down here, you put it right in there, this goes crazy. The mouth probably objectively is doing nothing, but the rest of it seems nuts to me. Apparently I had already respawned it once or something of the sort. Put another tomato in, probably right there. All right. Tomatoes get taken. Spawns 1x, not the best. This is huge. Then we get all of these scaling each other, hopefully, which we did. I believe that this guy just moved, which means we should have an extra draft of another spell. Bonked by a fireball, gain something, like, it's not happening. Chicken will eventually die. Good for it. Hate to see someone else living my dream, but for each spell, do 1 damage to all attackable. For each spell, give a random ball a rainbow trail, spawn a fireball. I'm actually going to do a separate fireball spawn, like over here. And that might seem crazy, but the thing is it giving it to 1 random stackable? I thought it was going to give it to both, in which case I did fuck up. But, you know, what does this do? Stop, hold on. We'll have to read this in a... Whenever you reroll, all stackables lose a trigger. Oh, well, that's a little bit of anti-synergy. Thank you so much for being the worst thing of all time. I'll just put a butterfly down here, because what are the odds I actually hit it down there? Rest in peace to the caterpillar, you know, around for a while. He had a long life. Turns out the food chain was not built for him. That was very one-sided in that regard. I guess we could skip more. Maybe we have to. Both of these have moved, which is huge for us. Because now we're gonna get 2 extra spells. We got 142,000 that time. We're already gone to the moon. Whenever you remove a holder, deposit it equally among all holders. Whenever you skip any, holders gain a trigger. That's amazing. That's awesome. For each one, randomly spawn an egg ball or eggplant ball. I mean, realistically, do I know if it's helpful? Not at all. Give everything a rainbow. Sure. This is our spell corner. Okay, pretty good, I think. Oh, actually, it wasn't even... Well, because one of those was 0x'd. Okay, I understand why that's not the best ever do it. We'll just place this here. There we go. All of our spawns have happened yet again. In terms of money, we've got okay money. This one's starting to scale up like crazy. Put a fire here. The fire is doing nothing, I'm well aware. The fire doesn't need to do anything. It just needs to scale everything else. We've got another open slot here now because we've destroyed all of the other ones. We're giving everything so many stacks. Another magic castle. I might as well just keep them in a line so I can keep track of where they all are. It hit the broom and got RKO'd by another one, man. That's a rough world to live in. All right, put that right there. Yeah, I think that's fine. We should probably start skipping more to stack our bonk vestments a bit better. I don't think it's going to be such a bad thing. We can look for stuff like firecracker, though. Yeah, we'll just skip that and scale everything. Sometimes that's all you need. We've destroyed something by destroying the smoke there, which is great because now our trash can's even stronger. Pinball bouncer. Look, I don't think it's going to do much, but maybe we can redirect into a little bit of something there. Oh, weirdly, I was going to say one of the times we almost didn't use our spells. I saw an eggplant for half a second. Me when I walked into the gay bar. We're already up to 400,000 today. And then we've also got Bomb Goblin, who right now, yeah, probably doesn't do much. But later, man, Agers age twice as fast. Whenever a ball destroys an attackable, it gains 3 random carryables. Sure. Because now, if we draft a spell at the bottom, we'll be able to get some other stuff going on. Oh, we've got a new thing here. It looks like a teleporter icon. I'm imagining something with teleporters. Teleporters have a 50% chance. Okay, so now we're allowed to reroll, by the way, because nothing loses anything. And we're just scaling, I believe. Because it's whenever we reroll, we do something, right? Whenever you reroll, all holders gain something. You are a holder. Yes, you are all gaining something. Okay. So just reroll dump. Honestly, put you here. I don't know if it's going to be the most useful, but like, it's free passive income. And I've been told that that's the kind of stuff you got to maximize if you want to make it in this world, which is why it's awesome to be a landlord and we all love them so much. Wyvern here. Spell of ignition, which will spawn a fireball for each one or an eggplant ball for each one, or randomly teleport other ones back to their spawn point. I'm down for the rebirth one. I don't think it's going to do much for us. Much like the Binding of Isaac. Okay, well, worst ball of all time. It hit absolutely nothing. You're not what I'm looking for. You're potentially what I'm looking for. No guarantees that it'll be good, but it could be something at the very least. Okay. We were able to see the dragon go off. Or not the dragon, sorry, the one castle go off. Which means we're about to get another spell. Clovers, teleporters. Skip me on these. Spell of Blight does damage to each attackable. That's very worthwhile. Why'd you put it over there instead of having one on the left side or on the right side? I'm just kind of look, I look in the mirror and I understand I'm the kind of man who knows it slopes to the left. And that's all I need. We've already beat the build here. Okay. Go for anything that's like limited or bonk to destroy. Yeah, that removes a trigger also. Spell of Blight does damage to attackables. I kind of want a second stack on this one. Maybe that's insane of me, but I did just destroy something, so everything else should have got a... Because this one... I don't know why it didn't... We'll look into this. We'll look into this. Man who's lying. Yeah, no. But still, look, all I have to understand is I hit right here, it shoots 50 down, and I win. And I'll continue to do so going forward. Now I need 600,000 instead of 500,000. Feels like you're trying to cheat me here, but I get where you're coming from. I think that I will put another one of these down. Triggers in the bottom row have X2 molt. When a ball is, but we're gonna just give X2 molt to everything here. And then I think what we do is we start rolling like crazy. And I know what you're thinking, you're out of rolls. I thought I was out of rolls too. We're able to use our other stuff interchangeably. Okay, well, hold on. When bonked by a fireball, it will explode upwards. I think there's a decent chance that it gets hit by a fireball. As it turns out, there was. Okay, well, it shot to the left side, which I didn't think it would do, but still. Place gains, no, no. Roll me. No, probably. Add 1 charge to every adjacent limited item. We don't really have that many. Carry the cheese, get a rainbow. I don't think we care about any of those. Carry the parachute, dam, disguise, minecart, torch, chef's pan, ball vestment. None of you are like helpful though. You're all just kind of here. Okay, topaz, whoa. Adjacent triggers have extra molt, amethyst, all limited triggers will gain stuff based off of. I think what I do is I just like place you. And then I'm going to put a spell of explosion on the right side now, followed by a spell of ignition on the right side. And then I'm going to remove the treasure just to get the museum slightly more popping. Well, hey, great time to put that on that side. It's so sad when it doesn't go to the left, which probably means I've got to do something about my build to make it slightly better if it doesn't go to the left. Roll me. Roll me again. Spawn for every consumable or for every held item we have. Sure. Is it gonna do much? Probably not, but like, do I need to do much when this happens? I'm going to the damn moon. It's the best build of all time. Okay, roll me. Probably none of those. I don't see any of them being helpful. Egg carton, when full adjacent triggers have so much molt. Sure. Why not? There's eggs somewhere in this build. In fact, I think there's even some over on that side. I don't know. Does any of it matter? We've won. At this point, it just feels weird. I will say though, the one we got at the start it's brutally hard to play around. The one that's like, oh, everything adjacent to it has no molt. Luckily, we've kind of been able to box it into a corner. Draft for magic. That is true. Spell of Blight does damage to all attackers. Welcome in. There should be another one somewhere. Oh, there is. I don't know what the dragon gives us, but we're close to killing him too. That one gives 13,000. I wonder what's actually giving us the most right now, but I don't want to spoil it, so we'll wait. Put one of these here. Oh, but I do want it. Oh, you have to 2x me? The noises are hilarious on 2x. That's so good. Okay. 1x me. Oh, day 9 is now a milli. Oh, shit. What are we looking for here? None of these are what we're looking for, so just skip me. Immediately gain 5 rerolls. What is our top row? Our top row is a wallet. Yeah, we'll give us 5 rerolls. Honestly, I think what I do here is I get rid of the wallet and I put explosion up here. And then I think what I do is I get rid of the bread so I can put another explosion right there. And then we've got something going off rip. Yeah, it seemed pretty good. I'd like to do that every single time, actually. Spell of ignition. We'll just feed into that one, unfortunately. I think that's fine, though. Feed it in. What are we looking for there? We're looking for... Well, hold on. Let's just wait for this to kind of run its course. Far be it from me to interfere with nature. We're looking for something that's got like limited usage before it's gone, like an ice cube. I mean, I'd even be fine with a stormy weather because you just do this and then we can remove it next time. And in the time being, we get a run like that. We're already past 1 million. We've got 4 more balls to drop just for the fun of it. Remove me that guy and then roll me once. None of those. Skip. Spell of explosion just to scale that one up. 10% chance for each of these to spawn an extra ball. Ignition down here. Why? I just can. I gotta skip it. I really do. Well, skips also scale these ones. So it's not even like it matters. Okay. Awesome. This is the best. Okay. Skip me. I think our whole entire board is filled out. There's not much we can do aside from just let it happen. Let nature take its course at this point. Maybe we could drop something else. Just doesn't even matter. Skip me. Ooh. Can I use any of you? No. All right, just skip me. Just drop it and let it happen all over again. 2.2 million. I mean, it's really nothing to a guy like me, I suppose. At the end of the day, pocket change merely. By the way, only in the game. I just really want to make that clear. I recognize the current kind of social climate. We're not the biggest on multi-million-dollar CEOs. So I just like to really say I'm only a millionaire in game. All right, just putting that one out there. Now, if there's a target painted on me, it's erroneous. Earned 3 unlocks by satisfying the hierarch. I'd say so. I fucking decimated it. I'd hope that I earned a couple unlocks. Quit to the main menu. All right. Right back to the damn slot machine. Finally done the 9 to 5. Now I'm allowed to go gamble. Gain 1 charge upon placed. Adjacent triggers have X 0.1 molt per charge greenhouse has. So how do you charge it otherwise? Oh, there's a communism one. We'll take that. But I have no, I guess there's other stuff that, oh, like the battery does. Yeah. Adjacent triggers have 2x molt. Lose this effect for the rest of the drop. Consume this ball and spawn a fireball every 2 seconds. It's kind of like, it's the lake, but in a different flavor. And lake I did like, so I'm down. Gain 5 charges, use 1 charge and spawn a coin ball. No charges turn into credit card bill. Credit card bill is bonked. Consume this ball after reaching age 3, turns into credit card. So you could get your credit card back, or you could just drop it. Bonked by water, grow the pumpkin and gain molt. Pumpkin may grow 9 times. I want the pumpkin. We're gonna do an agriculture build. Seedling, exactly what I'm talking about. We're gonna need that one. Starter pack, farmer unlocked, I would imagine on that one. Retirement fund, greenhouse, I think you need. If I'm talking about doing a farming build, we gotta get greenhouse going. Bag of movers, draft and place 3 mover triggers. If you remove time capsule after it has reached age 10, gain 3 standard trigger drafts. Whenever a trigger is removed, gain 3 rerolls. I think I like time capsule. All right. I think we're unlocking new difficulties, by the way, because it seems like we have to go a little bit harder to get there. So natural is start with nothing. Contains, okay. Hey, this is pretty much what I do every time, except I don't use the spells normally. The spells were going crazy though. Farmer would start with Silo Lake and Seedling. Down under, Anthropologist. Just start you with a time capsule. Just give me a random boon and a random. It's the best way to start. It's the most vanilla of them all. It's the missionary of this game. To start, play 6 prohibitum triggers. Wow. What does this do? May not be removed. 1. Fucker. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We're able to get something. Each holder makes 5 deposits. We don't have any holders right now. Whenever you remove a trigger, its adjacent ones will gain stuff. We'll go with this for now, because then we've got a build with the trash can here. I mean, until then, for now, it's just $400, but still. Bonked, earn a secret, gain a treasure draft. Sure. We'll put it right here, because eventually we have to get it. I'm not going to miss it anytime. Put this over here. Assuming that these stop you, then that's a completely safe cactus. Tomato. Put a tomato here and we'll start making our giant tomato farm in the center. No guarantees that we stick with the tomato build. I know that I've done it before. We do have a pumpkin and ice cubes. So I think that what I start with here, I'm a bullish man. I will start with the pumpkin like that, ever so thusly. Good. And then we will give this one a chance just to die. I don't really care about what it's doing. I'm just trying to remove the triggers and give everything else molt around it. And look, it hurts me to not take a cave, but I don't think that I can just do cave build every single time. People are going to want to see, the game probably has more than one build. Not that I'd know. Campfire also has limited triggers. We're very happy to see that. And return package, or whenever a trigger is destroyed, give a random stackable +1 stack. So if we can get a good stackable, i.e. one of the gems from this, before these all get destroyed, we're actually looking really solid with that. Roll me. Seedling, if hit with a water ball, will also turn into a copy of the pumpkin. Okay, luckily the fire does not destroy the pumpkin. I didn't think about that until right now. We're very happy that it does not. Could have been very bad for us. Also, I did see it just went straight through there. Kind of bullshit if you ask me, but sure. Drop this right here, and we've got another pumpkin on our side, which is huge. We've also destroyed smoke, so this one's scaling. Seedling. Are you also a plant? No, you're a food. Of course, a tomato, famously not a plant, so I understand where they're coming from. Makes so much sense now. Another pumpkin. I mean, it feels erroneous at some point, but like, look, man, they're gonna keep giving them to me. I'm gonna keep taking them. Give me another way to get water. Another way to get water. One way to get water. Okay, ice cubes are huge. It's precisely what we're looking for. Apparently, they always lean to the right because it will never hit this one. You have earned 14,000. Now you need to get 10,000. Well, you're really challenging me on that one. We'll see if I'm able to. Put a juggler here. Why? Because we've got stuff that's getting us stacks. All spawners invert. We don't want that. When you remove a holder, deposit its held value equally across all other holders, or gain 5 rerolls. Just give me 5 rerolls. I'm a simple man sometimes. All right, that one looked good enough for me to be happy. So let's do it. And then this can hopefully hit any of the seedlings, or just hit the tomatoes and be on its way. Whatever works, works, I suppose. Gains more for each adjacent tomato. There's a ton of adjacent tomatoes. Our board is so basic is kind of our issue. Bonked by 12 egg balls. When full, adjacent stuff will have mold. Look, we don't do that around these parts. Another pumpkin. I mean, we have to, right? We've already got so many. By the way, someday this will pay out. I believe it has to. I don't think that there's any world where it's starting to look comedic how bad the luck is. And also, if we're taking so many limited triggers anyways, we might as well put this here. Hopefully we can get rainy day. Okay, a spawner that's limited. I think you gotta do what you can here. Now you give to holders. Yeah. And then we've also got when we remove a holder. No, we didn't take that one because I decided against it for a reason that nobody will know. Give me this one. Wow. I don't know if it is our best option, but it's the option I'm going with. I would love to hit a little bit more of the stuff on my way down, but you know, it's up to you. Roll me. Roll me. Wow, this is bad, man. This is not good. Whatever, we have to eventually hit more of the things here. Ooh, never mind. Okay, drop this right here because there's a chance the candle can hit it. And just like that, we're very happy to see that happen. Spawns a bunch of water stuff, definitely. Hit as many of the pumpkins as you potentially can. We've got another pumpkin created. Okay, very good. Maybe look for more agers now, but in the meantime, keep dropping these. Destroy another one. This keeps getting stacks. It's up to X7. The more stacks of that we have, by the way, the easier it is for us to do anything. Gain 1 charge upon being placed, and then adjacent stuff gains extra molt. Probably put that like... I mean, it's psychotic, I understand, but I think that this is how you do it. And then we've got to get something that transfers charge over to this one, because it's not actually a holder, it's a charger, and I don't know how you do that. When the ball bonks a trigger, take a picture. After each tribute, gain a draft of the most. Cannot do unique. I'm just like, honestly, you've lost me on that one. I think that it's trying to say that we just get a lot of good stuff, but I can't be sure. I know that we didn't get a tomato. I think it's worth it to finish scaling our pumpkins. We're already up to 42,000, so it shouldn't be impossible for us to hit the next threshold here. None of those are what I'm looking for at all, man. Oh, no, these are bad. Oh, wait, I should get a treasure one here. The first time, each ager is bonked. Once per drop if a ball would exit while carrying something. That one I like. All limited triggers have a 25% chance to gain a charge each drop. So that includes you, right? Because you're limited still? You are limited. Adjacent triggers have 0.5 molt per age. That's also really good, but I think I really like this one. Because now we get unlimited eggs in addition. Okay, that one's back also to regrow everything. Love to see that for us. I think there's the workings of a build here. Am I certain? Have I ever been? So we double triggered the eggs there, I believe, which is why it's gone now. Also, the treasure chest has moved there. Not a bad place for it to be. I'm gonna put this one on this side because I actually don't want it to keep gaining all of its other stuff. You gained a charge of your own? You're allowed to do that, so you're gonna start going crazy, right? Or are you... Oh, you're stackable. Of course. So now it's more than a 25% chance, and then it'll make our pumpkins huge. Consume this ball and create a water ball, by the way. It's massive for everything we'd like to do. We're just trying to keep growing up our pumpkins. I think they might be fully built at this point. I'm not a... Look, that one looks large, for sure. Rainbow ball me. Of course, it doesn't work with that. Okay, well, maybe we'll just drop the lake already. No, because there's another seedling. And who would I be if I didn't grow the seedling? Now, what should I do with the rainbow then? Realistically, it'd be nice to be able to swap where they are, which can happen if I get packing tape. Does it just sit there? Calls itself a spawner. So let's figure out whatever it is that the houseplant does. Well, it gave us a decent number of points. I'll give it that. 85,000 now to 100,000. Seems a little bit unfair to me. Tests when bonking a secret automatically succeed while carrying a map. So here's my idea. Drop this one. Drop that one. I didn't have to drop that one. I shouldn't have dropped that one even. Let me say it a different way. Whenever you roll, all agers gain 1 age. All limited triggers start with an extra 3 charges. I kind of fuck with that one. Wow. I know we kind of... Well, maybe I shouldn't have because we are hoping a little bit that they drop off. Please. By the way, dude, if you hit the fucking thing, I would have been so happy though. But what we're looking for now is just kind of more... Well, this works. Does it? It's hard to fit it anywhere. Also, fuck you. And there we go. Now I found a way to fit it. And it's just that easy. All right, drop everything. Come on, man. One more time. One more time. Surely this time. For real this time. You've got to... You simply must. Okay. That's fine too. It's looking okay. Place, gain a charge. Everything around it gets extra based off of its charges. Probably could have put it up top a little bit higher. Yeah, I'd agree with that. This one is up to X10. Might be our best earner. Hold on, we don't spoil that kind of stuff for ourselves. You're also a plant, which is something. Transfer 1 charge to another limited. Just give me this. Just give me a bunch of like chicken eggs going as oft as possible. Hopefully a little more often than that, but there were definitely holders that should have gone back up. Okay. Why did I want packing tape? I don't think packing tape mattered. Just give me another stack on this one. I think that's really worthwhile. And these are starting to molt like crazy. 29x on this one. That's absurdly good. What else are we looking for? None of these. Yeah, definitely none of those. Another tomato. Some is good, more is better. Draft from the treasure chest. Adjacent triggers have 0.5 molt for each amethyst in the stack. If adjacent to an amethyst, put it on the stack. Yeah. Carry the wisening wand. Any ager bonked while carrying the wisening wand gains 1 age. I don't like any of these. Adjacent triggers have plus 0.1 molt per each one held. Like, just put the amethyst over here, I suppose. It's something. I don't really think it's gonna change anything. I don't think I'm winning any Nobel Peace Prizes because I put it there, but feels wrong to waste it, especially because then we might be able to get like a museum. This is one of those moments that they call asking you shall receive. And then we just drop that one, which is big because we want this one to mainly be eating our extra stack triggers. Did I take the one that redistributes it? I did not take the one that redistributes it. Okay, you earned 252,000. Can you get 300,000? Somehow, and you might not believe me, I think that I could. We should go, ooh, for each extra trigger draft gained. No, whenever we do something with a limited, spawn a ghost. That's gotta be the... Goodbye to the ghosts. Okay, well, I didn't realize they'd be nothing at all. I guess it makes sense they'd fly upwards. Maybe we can now get the one that spawns fish balls. I mean, it... Son of a bitch, that sounds really dumb. Yeah, maybe if we have the fish testicle one, then maybe we have a build on our hands. No, but I think this works. Hopefully. Counts as each ball type. Maybe, but like, I don't know. I don't know about all that necessarily. You are a holder, not a limited, so fuck out of here, probably? If not bonked, gain extra. Put that over here because it never gets hit. It has immediately decided to get hit. Awesome. Love to see that. Really helpful. Thank you so much for helping prove a point. We're halfway there already. Some would say that means we're living on a prayer, but like, I don't know. I'll take your hand and make it, I swear. Drop this right here. Should be something, hopefully. One of them had to have the map. Nothing had the map. How do I consistently miss the map every single time? No clue what houseplant actually does, by the way. It says it has to do something and calls itself a spawner. I'm yet to see it spawn anything ever, but surely I'm missing it. Maybe I should just give it like a couple more days and we'll see what happens. We did get a secret triggered. I saw that at the very least. It's the one that gives us a spell, not the one that gives us a treasure, but still. What kind of spell are we looking for? Well, hold on first. Put another one up here. Spell of Explosion or Spell of Fire or Spell of Enterprising. Give me Spell of Explosion. Put it right over there. Not the best spot. Yeah, I mean, like, it was kind of rough overall. This one is gaining so many. Actually, we've already moved again for that one. What are we looking at with these ones? None of those. I'm down to put another juggler into the thing. Rerolls can be... When a ball exits the top, earn 800. I think that's so good because we have the other thing. When an adjacent thing triggers a ball spawn, it might spawn more. I see where you're coming from. I don't know if I like it though. When an adjacent thing would go on cooldown. Here's the, okay. So like, here's the brass tacks behind it. Unfortunately, I shouldn't have ever placed that there, but now we can spawn extra balls out of all of these. And I think that's worthwhile because it also might count the ghost ball. I was gonna say it does. Then I realized I have no clue what I'm talking about. And I'm not exactly able to watch it too closely. We're gonna put it here. Just give it 6 turns and then it'll all be gone anyways. We're up to decent money here. All those exiting giving us 600 out of the top. It's simply too good. Put another treasure chest down. Put a Spell of Explosion over this side now. And we'll see what we got. More have been spawned. It really is just going crazy. I think it helps that we have 22 stacks on that other greenhouse. Speaking of greenhouses, if some is good, I've heard something about more. All limited triggers have a chance to gain more. This is very worthwhile because now this one can also start scaling like it's the other one. Probably not as well, seeing as it's joining in this late into the fray, but even still, I think it's probably worthwhile. And I don't want to make unlimited chicken. I know I probably could have. I don't think it's worthwhile for what we're trying to do here. What are we looking for now? Just put another smoke ball here, see what we can get, because it will have a 10% chance to spawn more, and it's a guaranteed spawn, which is worth probably something. Grow it with a water ball. Look, it's gonna be a while before this one grows. I think it's still worth it. Rainbow Trail down there. Likely not to impact much of anything, but I'll still take it. We got 800,000 and satisfied the tribute. You must now earn 1 million. Feels like we're starting to get outscaled. And I can't help but think I might be part of the reason. When it's moved by a mover, spawn a coin ball. Wait, that's insane, right? Probably. I mean, maybe it makes you drop like a brick. Put this over here just to see what we got. When you skip any draft, holders gain something. I don't think we have any holders. Any trigger draft, game 1 reroll, and then molt at the bottom row. I think getting this to be huge is worth a lot. Then giving this one more per age for everything else around it. I don't even know what happened there. We're up to 300,000 off the first drop. Okay, that feels pretty good. None of those, definitely. I can tell you that with certainty. You're a holder. Oh, wait, I don't care about holders. Just skip me and drop. We'll see what we get from there. Nothing is grabbing the map, which is kind of like pissing me off. It's the entire reason it's there. And it would have the gall to just not get hit. Do I still have the packing tape? I definitely don't. Okay. Look for that then. Probably. Well, we'll put this here. Because it could spawn extra. Maybe we solve something. We definitely did not solve anything. Great. Does it just sit there? I think they call it a spawner, but I don't think it is one. So I'm gonna grab it, drop it, and just do that twice in a row. The 500x. Oh my god. There's 600. It's the most insane pumpkin of all time. One of these harvests could feed an entire nation for months on end. And I'm doing nothing to help. It just feels correct. Drop over here. Wow, nothing? No extra spawns? Kind of feels fucked up. Score over 1 million in one drop. I mean, like, if you say so. Honestly, I'm just kind of clicking plants. Disguise, it counts as every single type. Fuck that one. And give me a disguise. So if we drop to one side, I'm still able to, like, yeah, because then I just grow all of them, which is huge because I don't even think I finished growing them. All right, big. Now what are we looking for? Like, none of you, maybe you down here. I don't know. I don't think it's that helpful at all, but I'll try it. I think one of them had the cactus head. There we go. There goes my hero. Oh, that was it. That was the game. So the pumpkins got us 5 million. I think that going for the pumpkin build was definitely a really good idea. Well, what a perfect time. I've actually got somewhere to be at 7 tonight for me. Or sorry, 8 tonight for me. Not 7. If it was 7, I'd be an hour late right now. Which means it's pretty much precisely time for me to go and get some shit done that I told people I'd be there for. Okay, why am I lying to you? I've got no reason to lie to you. The truth is, I told a group of people I'd just hop on Marvel Rivals with them. So I'm gonna go play Marvel Rivals now. But what did I think of Ballionaire? I think Ballionaire was a lot of fun. I think once I get a little bit better at it, I can just kind of lock in and not even have to talk about the game anymore. But at the same time, it felt damn good. Fucking looking at 77 triggers in a row. I don't know. Something about it was just hidden the right way. So thank you guys so much for coming out. I will be live on Saturday with a little bit of Metaphor Refantasio, where we will be continuing the playthrough from there. Where were we last time we left off in that? Well, you can watch it and find out. No, I'm kidding. We were inside a runner that was just made. Hulkenberg had like blackmailed somebody to get us the runner. Anyways, that's where we're at for now. I know it was a little bit of a short stream, only 2 hours. Dude, for a while, I was only, I was gooning here, lurking, waiting for you to play the Bazaar. Look, if I didn't tell people, that would totally work on me if I didn't tell people I was going to play Marvel Rivals with them. It'd be the easiest sell of all time. I'd be like, Bazaar, you say, unzips pants menacingly. Which is precisely what I do. I'm not going to finish this joke. Anyways, thank you guys so much for coming out. I will see you on Saturday for more gaming. And until then, goodbye. I'm probably going to play more Ballionaire sometime next week. Maybe. I don't know. I got to fit Noida in. I got to fit a lot. There's a lot going on in this little guy's life. You're 28. Don't call yourself a little. I'm not 28, by the way. Very fair.